Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well this evening. As you can see, we are in Mass Effect. Oh, yes. We're in Dawn of the Reapers. And I'm going to be observing this game. I'm not actually playing, but I've joined the game just so we can see what happens. Joining today, we have, of course, got Ark, who is organising this evening. We've got Kaz, we've got Versonach, we've got various number. Queer, Campus 98, Schism Navigator, who you might know is a community manager for Stardock. So it should be quite fun to watch what they get up to. Now, I've set up a hotkey to the Discord so we can jump in there and say hello to everyone, and then I can go quiet when I want to discuss their tactics. Should be quite fun. Should be quite fun. Hey, Bernie, how you doing? Right, let's get into the chat and make sure that it is all working as intended. All right, fellas. I just wanted to make sure that that worked. I give myself a little hotkey so I can mute myself as and when.
Oh, okay.
All lovely.
It means I can talk about you behind your backs.
I don't care.
Isn't that the job of a streamer, Cole? Isn't that the job of a streamer?
If you want to make comments about my playstyle, go ahead. I don't.
Well, I don't want you to know what each other are doing, you see. That's the thing.
Go knows how to stream properly, right? Everyone's ready?
Did you really say that? Can somebody clip that?
I think so.
Gold knows how to stream.
Well, knows how to stream.
Is that audio on your stream yet? Or...
Right. Let's get this party on
Wait,
the
I have
road.
no idea if my audio is working.
Oh, find out later.
Before.
You'll find out when you watch it back.
I'm not later.
Based on how your
Yeah.
interregnum stream
Oh
is,
no!
not good.
Please don't crash! Oh, alt tab.
Don't alt tab. What are you doing?
Don't also want it loads. Christ.
You
it's
maniac.
it's going into like the milky white screen of almost crash.
Oh god.
That's fine. It's-
Christ. Give me a heart attack here, Schism. Right, there we go. Everyone's in.
See, I'm so gonna play escape. I already escaped.
Oh God, what is
That's
Schism
that's
on
what you're
about?
gonna escape.
Right, is everybody in and the match is going?
Yes.
Right, I now need to press quit and surrender, and then keep playing,
That is
then-
indeed what you need to do.
and then I can see what I need to see. There we go. Right, good stuff. Welcome to the map, folks. Oh, this is a slightly smaller map than I thought it was.
It should be the huge cluster expansion map. So the systems are small, but there's lots of planets.
No, I didn't buy them. Wait, God.
I'm more the credits.
Bernie says I'm afraid of losing, and I think you're probably right there, to be honest.
Okay.
What do I want? What do I want?
Wait.
What do I want? What do I
No,
want?
I have auto on. I'm an idiot. Whatever it's
Right. Standard
Ah.
strat. Sell all of your everything to get limited infighting, and then you've won.
You haven't won. but-
You've got a text.
You've won at life.
I'm afraid that's all I'm good for. Telling people when they've got text.
Poor girl.
I know, I do my best.
Yeah.
Do you though?
I do stealth.
You try.
Who was that?
He's tried a lot.
Alt tab in sins is sacrilege, says
Okay.
Alsor. Yes, it is. It's never a good idea, is it?
No. Wait,
Yeah, all tab
Wait.
instance is not a wise idea.
I have never actually experienced a
Wait,
problem
did I
with
just-
my ult.
wait, no.
No one's crashed out.
Wait, what?
Schism, what are you concerned about?
I don't know. I.
What is occurring?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I just built a lot of Bostons. It's fine.
It's not a bad thing.
You notice how the Blue Suns Haven Core, whatever it is.
Cool, yeah.
Have you noticed how it looks a little bit cute from the side? It looks like a duck.
Oh, I haven't observed one.
It looks like a duck because it's got a little eyeball at the top. Have a look at it. Next time you see it, I'll have a look at it from the side.
I will. I'll have a look next time I see.
So, Ark, you might know this. When exactly do the mercenaries get the council, the new planet is joining the Enkindlers thing? When's that
so
replaced?
Whenever we do the Merc voice lines, is the answer to that. So the Mercs, because we need the placeholder for voice lines for the mercenaries, use the council voice lines. And as of yet, we've not done the Merc voice lines fully, so they're currently still using the council ones, and they will do until we do the Merc ones.
Yeah.
Hobbs would like to know if you're drunk, Schism. Schism, are you drunk?
I'm not drunk. Why do you assume that?
After your last.
That's a question by Hobbs, not by me.
It's offensive.
I'm just here observing, you know. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, apologies. I had no idea you were streaming. What? Oh, that's why. Yes.
Shut up, you.
Yes. What? Stalk mode? No, don't look me. Don't do that. Please stalk me. No! Stalking.
Sunny says probably.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I lose it? Have I lost like two? Why?
What have you lost?
Oh, that's bad. Holy ships.
No, they disappear when you use them.
It's not.
So the codex are expended upon colony use. If you're colonizing.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but I lost them before I could colonize it.
Oh, okay. You probably clear the gravity one out first. Then,
hostile targets.
To be fair, if you're playing mercenaries,
Wait, do I? I don't.
bothering with that.
Yeah.
What?
What are you confused about now?
Guys, it can only be used on hostile targets. It is hostile. Wait, or not, or country cell. Ability as well. Let's do it.
Right, let's have a look and see how everyone's
the
doing.
Kodiak has an infantry deployment ability and a colonize ability. It's got both.
Yeah, I've got it now.
All right, let's meet everyone. Oh, thank God for that. We'll have Les Watson from Schism for a couple of minutes. It looks to me like over here we've got quite a good surge early on from various number. He's already got 4 planets, and looks like he's still being attacked over here. So this could be interesting. May have lost his fleet while trying to take this last planet, which was Zetic. Let's see if we can see a fleet of his. Yeah, he must be rebuilding and sending ships back in. So, a little bit of an early mistake there, losing his ships early on. He does still have a dreadnought though, so not too bad. Oh, interestingly, there are still enemy ships over here. Is he a merc? If he is a merc, then he's banking on these guys not attacking. Let's have a look. They are not attacking. He's early on gone into the... Oh, hear that? He's early on gone into the technology, or he has the technology that allows him to be friends with the militia, the Blue Suns. That's how he's managed to get so many planets so quickly. And he has a kind of an early bank, if you like, of, well, I suppose you'd call them planetary defenders, wouldn't you? I imagine he's going to take Strategos over pretty quickly, so that's a really good Merc early strategy over here. Over here... let's see who we've got over here. What faction are you? More Mercs, I believe. Yep, Claymore class Dreadnought. That is more Mercs. And that is Versenach playing as them. He's not expanding quite as quickly, but I imagine he's going to get his skates on soon enough. Over here we have Castmaster, and he's not seemingly done too much yet. He's using his Adriatic to try and punch through the enemy over here, which are made of Talon Company. Also, if you want to try out this mod yourself, do make sure you check out the links in the description below. Not only is there a link to the mod, but there's a link to their Discord as well if you want to get involved with their community. But, as it says in that link below, join my Discord first. And if you're enjoying this stream, if you think that you found something new that you might want to play, hit the like button, show a little bit of support to the modding community. Over here, that's me. I'm not doing anything, naturally, because I have surrendered. It looks to me like things are going fairly well over here in Schism's camp. He has taken one world quite happily, and his fleet has cleared Haza, which is a second world. And it looks like they're now on their way to Grossalgen. Lovely. Oh. Aquia over here and Campus 98 over here, both doing quite well. Aquia seems to be doing a little bit better. And based on what I can see here, he has cleared the enemy systems. He is, I believe, playing as the Alliance. He's got an Everest Dreadnought there. Let's just take a quick look at the ships. Yep, that looks like the Alliance to me. Alliance ships. Wait for me to be wrong. We zoom in on the Everest. We might just be able to have a better idea. It looks, yeah, that looks like the Systems Alliance. Very nice. So the humans, he is playing as. And we're playing as Cerberus. Council, possibly over here. Miraculous Dreadnought, Vardona. Yep, this will be the Council races. From the looks of it. Any Cerberus. Come on, give me a Cerb. We already know that these guys are playing as the... Yeah, these guys are playing as the Mercs. Over here we have Ark, who is playing... What is Ark playing as? It looks like he's also playing as the Council race as well. Interesting, interesting stuff. Is this match team locked? No, it's not. No, I believe it's all a free-for-all match. Mo Mercs, mo problems. Yep, indeed. Oh god, girl, you should bring in the glorious and magnificent Long Dung map. If only, if only. God, I miss those early streams. I really do. They were quite fun. Right, let's let these guys back into chat now and see how they're all getting on. Presumably it'll just be Schism loudly proclaiming that he doesn't know what's happening. Hey folks, how are we all getting on?
Doing alright,
Doing
God.
well.
Yeah, it's going okay, I suppose.
So.
Oh, somebody's paused.
You paused.
Yes.
Why the balls? I assume it's going to be a misclick, I assume.
So I was just having a look around the map. Is there anybody playing as
Okay.
Cerberus?
Anyone playing as who?
Cerberus.
What?
There are a couple, yeah. Schism's playing as Cerberus. And... Schism...
I think Cast.
Castmaster's also playing as Cerberus.
Oh, I see, yeah.
There are no Systems Alliance players, and there are no...
Oh, I thought there was a System Alliance player.
Someone's going about Cody.
Unless someone's changed.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, okay, Aquia is Alliance, so...
Yeah, I thought he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Ships were very blue when I looked. So, from a tactical standpoint, all the races play a little bit differently, so it might be nice to pick one of you at random and tell me how the faction that you are playing works. So, given that you made all this happen today, Ark, I'm going to make you tell me all about. You're playing as the council, aren't you?
I am indeed playing as a council, yes.
So tell me all about that. What's going on with it?
So the council are, they've got two focuses really. They've got diplomacy and they've got trade. So the council's very strong in both those areas. Diplomacy is the strongest in the game, but like the Asari in base game. And they get free trade ports with all of their buildings. So you might be able to scroll over some of my into my systems. You'll see I have trade ports, and it'll say sponsored station. So for every sort of logistics building you build, you also get a free sponsored trade station. They aren't quite as powerful as normal trade stations. They're about sort of maybe half. They're not as powerful, but so you always have a trade network as a council, which can lead to a very high credit income. And we haven't fully implemented diplomacy yet, but they will have a full sort of like really big build on culture and diplomacy. And they've also got one of the most interesting fleet systems, because all your fleet upgrades are locked into your fleets. So if you want to improve your fleets, you have to expend money to get. You have to take upkeep penalties and
That stands to reason.
different things to get to upgrades. So you have to sort of think about your fleet expansion more as a council. But
So are your trade
so-
station propers, if you will, do they have more of an effect?
yeah, so the proper trade station that you can build as a logistics structure is vastly more powerful than the free one you get. But the free one you get is obviously it's a nice boon to have. It means that maybe some places you don't have to build a trade station to maintain your trade port.
I see.
Um,
So that's the dome-like structure trade port, right?
Yeah. So you got half domes and full domes for the trade stations. And the other thing about the council is the council doesn't get any form of star base. They don't have any now, and they won't have any in the future. They're the only faction that won't receive a star base.
Oh, that's interesting. So how have you balanced
so-
that? Have you made them be able to respond to threats a little bit more quickly than other races in order for them to get their ships back, or are you just
So
hamstringing them?
the councils they've got a couple of different options, but they are one of the slower factions. But they have a lot of fleet caps, so the council have one of the highest fleet caps in the entire game. And so the balance is sort of that the council's always going to have some fleets on attack, some fleets on defense, and you're going to want to make sure that your territories are protected and that you're sort of working around and considering the way you're defending your territories while you're also, looking at how you're expanding and sort of your objectives in that area.
I see.
So. Yeah,
Oh, I
and
see.
the council do get some defensive structures. They're just not as extensive and as anyone else. And the other balance is when we fully implement the council infantry system. Good luck taking council planets, because the council will get things like they'll get like the Krogan infantry, Tyrian infantry. They'll get Asari. They get Batarians. Renegade will get Yargs for attack. So the council has
Ooh, I like it.
will have a lot of infantry options as well.
I
So
like
they're
it.
gonna have a very
Hopefully,
strong
we'll be able to
infantry
talk
game.
about one of the infantry options on the Mercs later on because I love that. There are some really interesting infantry, I think, options that have gone into the game and could go into the game as well. So it does look very interesting.
Yeah, there's a couple of lovely interesting ones we've come up with here.
And that's one thing that's currently, I believe, unique to Dawn of the Reapers is the infantry
As
system.
far as I know, it is. Yeah.
Taking planets, it doesn't work the same way as it would do in stock scenes, or indeed, I would say 99% of the other mods. What you effectively do is you have certain ships that can plant stations around the orbit of a planet, and they will either deploy infantry or they'll deploy other types of support. The other types of support could be things like, say, Makos, for example. Ground assault vehicles, etc., or presumably atmospheric shuttles in order to support the assault. And what they will do is they will try and whittle down the enemy, and there are ground planetary defences, which also comprise of what they call the infantry system, and they will try and prevent you from taking it. So very, very interesting. It can be quite tactical, I think, if done right.
Yeah, there's also so the way the support structures, there's three different types of support. You've got the main infantry; those are your infantry units, are really your damage dealers, and they're also sort of the most numerous in the game. There's sort of the most options of those are present. And then you've got sort of armor, which is how we class it as armor, but that's things like hammerheads, Makos, Atlas, all those sort of things. And what they'll do is they'll lower the health resistance on the planet, or increase it depending on who's attacking or defending the planet. But they increase the resistance to damage that you can take. And then you've got air bases, which are often not actually there's not really any ships in game at the minute that can deploy aircraft. But on a defensive structure, they increase infantry regeneration, so they increase the rate at which your planet can heal itself and sort of resupply its troops. Is sort of the idea behind that. So there's different options. They do different things, and the impacts of them are slightly different depending on the faction you play. And sort of, as you mentioned, there are some unique infantry options that function or will function completely differently, and might have some other effects you might need to prepare for. So.
Indeed. Okay. Well, moving on. I'm just scouring around the map here, and I can see the various number here. You're playing as the Mercs, aren't you?
Yes, indeed I am.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about them and how they play differently from the Council?
I wouldn't know, I don't. I think Versnag's a better person to ask about that.
Go on then, tell me all about it.
Debatable.
Oh shit.
If you listen to Ark at the start of the game, I suck, so...
Better say.
I do play most of the factions, there is that. But yeah, so I can go through the mercs if you want. Go. I don't mind.
Yeah, feel free, as long as you don't
Credit-based
mind.
income, essentially.
I'd like to give everybody an idea about how the factions function differently.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So the mercs are hyper aggressive. We're actually struggling to balance them because the mercs are supposed to be really, really strong in the early game, but that obviously presents a challenge of not being completely unbeatable. So that's a little internal dev team struggle we're looking to sort of work on and refine. But the mercs are they're very aggressive. They're very selfish. They're very sort of expendable in some senses. So the capital ships have a lot of linear abilities, so they upgrade exponentially, rather than sort of the normal sense capital ship ability system, which is more sort of gradual.
Yeah.
And the mercs again a very high fleet cap.
I don't know if you'd agree with me. Hopefully you will do. Otherwise, I'll seem like an idiot. But they seem very much like a momentum faction to me.
Yes, yeah, they can be. The mercs have the advantage that there's lots of different ways the mercs have of doing things. So one of their unique features is they have drug labs and information brokers, and these give like radical planetary buffs and debuffs in return for credits. And so the mercs, their really unique feature is that they don't use resources that much, or nearly as much as any other faction. Most of their economy, their shipbuilding, their stations are all very credit based and very sort of buying used ships or salvaging old ones, and sort of very sort of surplus and that sort of style of things, which gives an interesting sort of way of which you use them, because you don't care about like it's not about sort of the mines or.
Well, we've got Kay Shizzle excited. He's seen some of the signs on one of the trade stations. He says, "Girls, girls."
Yeah, there are the merc. If you get some merc trade stations, there are some very questionable things that come up. But yeah, the mercs are things like they have like slave raids and drug labs, and, selling drugs to their own citizens, and lots of interesting. We don't recommend them as a starter faction.
Did you just say a slave? Did you just say a slave rave?
I did say a slave raid, yes.
I think you said slave raid.
But not rave, no.
No, not raid. Raid.
I mean, maybe that's what they do in their spare time. Did slaves get spare time? Anyway,
No.
they've got to have some downtime, right? Keep them happy.
No.
Take your mind off it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. But
I'm just imagining the dance scene in Matrix.
I think this is a version ago, the memory that I'm going off, so I could be wrong at this point. But one thing I found with the mercs is, as long as you're winning, you're going to keep winning because you gain a lot of income from destroying enemy ships.
So it's one of the unique features of the mercs that no one else gets as well, is that they get salvage from destroying ships. So they'll get a percentage income of the resources expended. As the same way it works in basins, but one of Aria's sub-faction. So the mercs have the Shadow Broker and Aria as sub-factions, and Aria is very much more built around exploiting ESA resources, getting really good refineries, and she also gets a buff to the salvage income she gets. And so she ends up with something like a 30% salvage income. So the mercs can, in some cases, make a profit from losing battles if they kill enough of the enemy ships.
That's quite interesting.
So,
however, the other thing, I suppose the other thing could happen as well. If you have a devastating loss at any point, if for example you're trapped between a rock and a hard place, and you lose a lot of your fleet very quickly without making a lot of kills, it really can't arrest your development as a merc, can it?
It can, yeah. So it's very sort of high risk, high reward play. The mercs sort of will exhibit, which is again another reason we don't recommend them if you're starting out in DOTR, unless you've sort of got that sort of experience in sort of the professional levels, because they can be quite hard to get a grasp of in terms of using properly. But yeah, so there's sort of all sorts of little things you can do with those.
And since we're talking about mercs, let's talk about their I think it's the mercs that have got it. They have a particularly interesting, unique infantry or type of infantry.
I assume you're referring to the Threshermore.
I am referring to the Threshermore. Yes.
You are. This is what we like in the dev team affectionately refer to as bad idea infantry. So several factions will get them. There will be several different variants of these across different factions that can do different things. We haven't coded it in yet, But the Threshermaw is effectively they drop a Threshermaw from a ship from orbit onto an enemy planet, and it deals ludicrous amounts of damage. But the risk will be that when a Threshermaw expires from your control, there's a chance that it'll simply decide, well, you know what, I'm going to do whatever I want, and I'm going to permanently infest this planet. And the Threshermaw will then sort of sit on the planet as a neutral infantry option. So anyone that wants to take the planet is going to be dealing with a Threshermaw trying to kill them for the rest of eternity.
Which has definitely got the potential to be quite dangerous, I suspect.
It does indeed. But it's sort of that payoff where sort of factions that have little to no care for collateral damage, shall we say, will get options for infantry that are sort of, maybe a bit more adverse to yourself, but at sort of the benefit of killing the enemy quicker.
I gotcha.
So
I
yeah,
gotcha.
it's one of the options that will be present. There
I
are
like
other
it.
ideas floating about.
Well,
Cerberus
that's-
has one already implemented in game. But,
Oh, what have they
it's
got?
not implemented in Ethic. They will get it's an ability on the Ceres, but they will get adjutants, which will be another validate infantry.
Okay, that sounds quite interesting.
So they're from the Omega DLC. If you haven't played that, but
Yes, I have, yeah.
yeah. So
Ooh, getting a little bit of in-game lag. Good old multiplayer.
Sailor Empire in that show.
Good old Sins multiplayer. Works like a charm until it doesn't.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
That's the one. Threshermaw is nice, nukes are better. Oh my, Jason.
yeah. So Cerberus gets nukes. Funny enough.
So does the council.
The
That's
council doesn't get
ironic.
nukes. The council gets planetary bombardment with spine accelerators. It's a bit different. But Cerberus gets actual nukes.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
On the Pompeii siege dreadnought.
Oh, that
lots-
thing.
Yeah, lots of nukes.
Yeah, the thing I watched an entire fleet of, just basically one tap Harbinger.
There wasn't an entire fleet of them, but pretty
Yeah.
much.
It was pretty much you were at your maximum.
Yeah, well, it was so one tapping Harbinger is a mix of
Oh.
Pompeii and Centurions.
Oh, I think I just found a bug.
Okay.
What's
What kind of
the,
bug?
in the security section, Project Schrodinger. Wait, is that deliberate?
What, Schrodinger?
Oh my, is that deliberate? Project
What
Schrodinger.
It might be there and it might not be.
The
We'll never know.
research- Literally, that is what the button did. It disappeared. And it reappeared.
okay, yeah, that's a visual glitch. It's not supposed to do
It's,
that.
it'll be on Steam, but if you can, because it's Project Schrodinger.
Yeah, see, the button disappears when you move over it. Yeah, it's not intended. Oh, that's that no.
That can really happen on Steam. Like I'm not imagining.
No,
it.
I'm not saying it happens. It's definitely a thing. But, yeah, it's a visual glitch.
I like it. I like it. It's a good glitch to have, to be honest with you. It's quite amusing. Schrodinger's button.
I've
Right.
just seen a sign on the side of one of my independent trade hubs. Barrier Frontiers, less Reapers than the other guys.
I like it. Okay, so we're still moving through the races at the moment. I don't know how to say your name. Alquia? Alquia?
This is actually my first time playing this race. I can't really give you many details about how the race is played yet.
Systems Alliance.
You having a good time though?
As long as you're enjoying it, it's a nice thing.
There you go. He's having a good time. That's how you play if you're playing as a Systems Alliance. You just have a good time. But yeah, what defines them from the other races? Because of course the Systems Alliance are involved in the council to a greater or lesser
They are,
extent.
so it's one of the so the council gets a very limited roster of the alliance's ships, but the alliance is built around really two things: speed and carriers. So the alliance have some of the best carriers in the game, and they are the fastest faction in the game, and that is both in terms of sublight and FDL. So they are very speedy. They can very much be a nuisance if they start raiding you, because they will outrun most other faction ships. The one exception being some of Cerberus ships have similar speeds. Yeah, so the Alliance, typically it's a very fast faction, very good raiding, and it's got a very big focus on civilian population and tax income. So
I
it's
seem
got
to remember
other
them
sort of-
being really good at infantry as well when I played them. I don't know whether that's still the case.
They do have a lot of. They've got a lot of their infantry options implemented. Yeah, they do.
So planetary sieging is going to be a strength.
They're not, well, it depends on how you define sieging, but infantry assault for the alliance will be one of their because they're very much the ethical faction. So they lack any bombardment abilities, but they do get some strong infantry options. So yeah, it depends on what you're looking at, but all factions have they get an airstrike on a new one, but it's not to the extent of other factions. But yeah, so fast raiding, civilian population, tax income, that sort of stuff. It's all about the alliance. But yeah, not a faction I play personally to give you anything in depth more than that, unfortunately.
I remember enjoying them last time I played them. I felt that they would work quite well as a first faction to play as.
Yeah, they are. So they're
Because
quite
I felt quite familiar with them, even though I hadn't played as them before, and I felt that was quite good.
Yes, Versa's trying to slave raid me, but it's not going to work.
Don't know what you're on about.
I think you do, and I think you're about to suffer for it.
Oh, why am I not seeing?
Ooh.
Why
Hang
can't
on.
I heist this planet?
No, you're not going to heist the planet because I'm blowing up your ships.
Oh, I can see
Oh.
the structures. There it is.
Oh, tell me where you are.
It's over
Quick.
my planet of Hunginto, the gas giant. I'm
Correct
just.
me if I'm wrong, but if we
They're all dead already,
got
so
one,
you can't.
I got
Oh,
one.
oh, okay, that was good.
And I killed the Athabasca, so it's sort of irrelevant. But
Yeah,
suppose
but
you
I
have
stole 11,000 credits.
quite a few credits.
Yeah.
It is quite a few credits. You're right.
That's a lot of creds.
I've got 47,000 at the moment. I think I'm doing pretty well.
The man who hasn't bought a single bit of research yet. I got plenty of credits.
I've already eclipsed you in terms of credits, man. You got to step up your game.
Follow
Bucks
the
are
follow the
pretty
wind.
Those rookie numbers.
Follow the wind's
Yeah, those
popped up
are
in chat.
rookie
Hey,
numbers.
follow. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. He
It
says
did it again.
He says Systems Alliance has
It
speed,
will do
carriers, all the carriers, and a lot of abilities between ships that gives them more staying power than they might otherwise have. That's cool.
Yeah, the sorts of ability, sort of.
Synergy.
Be the word. Yes, synergy with the alliance's abilities.
That sounds kind of like the I suppose the Federation in STA 3, when you've got a lot of abilities that work together to keep them in the fight.
Yeah, it's a bit sort of around that sort of basis. The alliance has a lot of different. So the capital ships will buff each other, and there's sorts of enemy debuffs that they can sort of throw out, and they,
Yeah, the Geth also share that, buff each other.
I keep like my eye keeps getting caught by my own planet. And I'm like, I keep seeing it like by itself in a sea of nothing, and I'm like, who's this blue player? He's shit. Oh yeah, it's me.
oh, Char's got 2 artifacts.
Ooh, nice.
What?
Cast has got 2 artifacts on his.
Yeah, but they could be the Reaper ones.
Yeah, they could be the Reaper ones. You're right.
That'd be a bad thing.
Yes.
Yes, it would. Especially when he's next to a council player, it would be a very bad thing. Yeah.
Just deny their existence, you'll be fine.
Now the council will deny it, which means they'll have even more damage against the person.
Now, there are certain things I quite like about Dawn of the Reapers in the way that it's set up. And I think a lot of this is down to Echo, really, isn't it? In the style that he uses to code it, he includes a lot of positives and some negatives with each decision that you make. And I'm just hovering over a couple of the artifacts, and it seems, if I'm right, that there are sometimes negatives that go along with the positives for the artifacts.
So it's typically what you'll find with the Reaper artifacts. So the Reaper artifacts incur I think it's a 50% per artifact culture resistance debuff. It is in exchange with some very, very powerful buffs, but it can be a bit of a nuisance if you're not prepared for it. Especially if you're playing a faction that's got really weak culture like the Mercs, because it'll put you down from weak to nothing. So yeah, it's also different.
That could be a problem, couldn't it? Very much so.
Indeed.
I've got Darkest Dude Media is saying, is this a free-for-all, or is it everyone versus apocalyptic level Reapers? This is a free-for-all. Everybody is fighting everybody. As
It's
far
a
as I
free-for-all,
can
but
tell.
with the unlocked
It is a
team-
free for all.
It's unlocked teams though, so alliances can form naturally.
There
Anything
could
can
be
happen.
some sneaky little people in the background forming alliances. Yeah.
There probably is.
Yes, they could be, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh god, yes, they could be, couldn't they?
Yes, there could be.
I need to get some of these.
Valuable planetary resource did I discover? Oh, that's so handy. Palladium extraction rate plus 20% on a planet with one ESO asteroid.
What did I just get? Ooh, yes please. I will take that every day of the week.
This is concerning. We have to kill him.
What? It's just protein archaeology.
Hey, Sierra, how you doing?
Nothing big.
Oh, the blood pack. I love them.
Well, just burping at you.
The only council that we have, the only faction that we haven't discussed yet, I suppose, is Cerberus. So we should probably have a quick chat about them.
We can do indeed. So Cerberus are built around the idea of quality over quantity. Cerberus typically has a very small, well, not a very small fleet cap, but it's smaller than every other faction. Smallest fleet cap in the game, and they're far more built around the idea that your ships. What?
That's fine. It's fine.
So so Cerberus have the smallest fleet cap in the game, but their ships are also some of the most powerful. So the trade-off is that though Cerberus might have less ships, its ships will typically pack a bigger punch and be able to last a lot longer. And to Cerberus, it's very much about knowing your fleet sizes that you need, the number of ships you need to sort of be effective in certain situations, and sort of understanding the way your ships function. Cerberus also has a very strong refinery economy, so they can really buff up their income gain with refineries, and really sort of work using that to sort of give themselves a massive advantage. They have a lot of options as well, so they're the only faction in the game with 3 sub-factions. That's one of their other unique things. They have Control, Destroy, and Escape, which represents controlling the Reapers, destroying the Reapers, or escaping to Andromeda.
What? Sorry.
So yes, so lots of different options as Cerberus.
Didn't we already say that Schism's just going to get the Ark and surrender and just leave?
Apparently that's the plan. Yeah, I don't know that Schism's going to adhere to it, but you never know.
Oh, I've already gone escape.
Yeah.
I just haven't got
Yeah.
the yet to be.
It's
Not
good enough.
committed. Not committed to the meme.
So where are we looking at the moment that
Fully
might be
committed
of
yet.
interest? I'm just having a little look around the map, and I can see where there might be some flashpoints in the near future. Looks interesting. You seem to be largely studiously avoiding one another at the moment.
Hey, I tried to raid his planets, and I'm gonna do it again.
Ah.
Well, isn't it lucky that I have ships waiting for you to do just that?
What will you do against 50 Athabascas?
Murder lots of them is the answer.
Kill a lot of Athabascus.
Yeah,
It sounds like lots of free experience.
yeah, but oh, actually,
Do Athabascus really give that much?
no.
No.
If just one makes it through, I'll have earned all my money back.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Get
I thought that's
11,500 credits per high.
Oh, good god.
It's not guaranteed. It's not a guaranteed amount. It's, it can vary. But
Does it also vary like based on what the economy of the
No.
planet is like?
no, it's purely based on the merc abilities.
Oh.
I get 13,000.
Unlocking Project Nexus.
You could so the maximum you get various or Versailles, whoever it is it's the maximum amount. It's not the guaranteed amount. So yeah.
Then I'll keep looting until I get that much.
You enjoy doing so.
I will. Very much so. Thank you. You see, he's a nice guy.
Do you get any extra special buffs or bonuses for taking Omega at the moment?
No, you don't. Wait, there's a fun like 9 ESO asteroids, which is quite potent, but there's no specific buffs based around Omega, apart from taking out the pirates if the pirates are there because they spawn on Omega.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, so that's obviously if you're playing the game with pirates enabled, that's quite an important aspect to consider.
So, should I be concerned the game is telling me my culture is the top in the game?
Maybe.
I mean, I'm playing the mercs.
Well, it's better if you build it. The mercs can build culture. It's just very crap culture.
I know. I wasn't expecting to be top.
So if I don't specifically go out to build culture and someone else does, then they'll be on top.
Fair enough. Why do none of these planets have any ESO asteroids?
Do that.
Oh my god, I've got 2 molten terrestrials in a row. Stop giving me palladium. I don't need palladium. I need ESO.
Me too.
Hang on a minute, I can just buy it, never mind.
All the
Ooh,
drugs.
That is
market.
generally how the marks work, yeah.
Market.
Spike the market.
I also like how the mercs can just passively scan the entire.
Cerberus get a similar ability, but
Isn't that the Schrodinger's?
no, it's Schrodinger's ability on the space station.
Is it?
I do believe, or it's on the Tempest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought it was something with the scout ship.
All right, Sanis, thank you very much for
My
joining.
scout ship.
Wait a minute, I just there we go. Thank you so much for joining, Sanis. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy what you saw. And maybe if you haven't already, you'll consider giving this mod a go. See you in the next one. Right.
Smack bang in the center.
So Ark has found my planet of Echidna.
Have I?
What?
Apparently you have. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you're jumping to the sun. Fair enough.
That's just a scout ship I've built.
Yeah, I know.
That's what's, yeah. I wouldn't be overly concerned. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I'm very simple.
That was kind of the plan. You
Terrible
forget
plan.
Why does everyone forget that I'm like the most passive player ever?
You should be ripping each other apart.
That was what you would like, which is precisely why I'm not doing it.
I'd actually hate that. That'd be terrible. Oh no.
Gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work on that
Work at that
reverse
persuasion,
psychology there. Oh, hello.
Don't know what you're on about.
So I'm quite interested to see how different players are operating in different ways. Like some people are hyper aggressive from an expansion standpoint. Others are quite fleet, kind of almost turtling and fleet building. So it's quite interesting to see which strategy will come out on top there.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, Goal, Echo especially, and most of the dev team as well, is very big on providing a lot of choice in DOTR, and we're big on that choice will make an impact. So the decisions you make, what you choose to do, all of these things will all have an impact on the way you play, and vice versa. And they all have different impacts and different ways that you can do things. And there's no one right way of doing anything in DOTR.
Surely the only right way is the way that leads you to win.
Well, there are many ways to do that, Goal.
Oh yeah, Ark, did you mention the lowered allegiance rates of the Mercs?
Well, so it's part of the Merc playstyle that you don't really care about planets that much, because they're all dirty little peasants that you can exploit.
Exactly, yes.
So.
Minigen. turn that to auto cast, and then we're good to go.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Well.
that's where I am.
Are there any specific benefits from owning the Citadel?
So no, you can spec it to give a lot of tax income, but it won't be the same as a fully spec'd garden planet. But it's designed to give a lot of tax income population.
I see.
So you
Interesting.
can spec it that way.
And since the owner is a merc,
What? Couldn't
That
possibly.
is a lot of Athabascas, Jesus Christ.
he did say.
That's fine, I can afford to throw Vericans at it.
Come on, quick, loot and pillage.
Our colony is under siege.
Glorious bastards.
Get out of there, Schism.
So, fun fact, Barry, is that's
Give it away.
That's my
There's a
home.
cooldown on heists.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's like a 5 to 10 minute cooldown on heists from every single structure. So we're going to target each of my structures once.
Ah.
So this is not going to work out for him as well as he thought it would.
Watch this.
Time to show him a little trick out.
Do a spin.
That's a good trick.
So how long does your charge up, if you like, for that ability? Oh, I think I might be able to see it. No, I can't.
Was
So
this on the heist you're talking about?
Yeah, I presume you've got to sit at the station for a little while.
No, so it's instant. The heist itself is instant. It's just you drop some lovely pirates onto the station, you jack with the money, and then you go on and carry have a nice day.
Some lovely pirates.
But the balance there is that you can't then repeat doing that. You have to wait for the cooldown, which is quite extensive. These dirty little pirate Athabascas need to die.
They're just innocent little people. Don't
A
worry about
hostile empire has begun construction of a Titan.
them. Of Titan, not a Titan, of the planet, the moon Titan.
They're just building Thanos a home.
Most of the Titans are bad.
They are bad.
So the Titans don't have any abilities in yet, but beyond that,
Well,
they're not
they're
that
bad.
bad.
I can heist your hero spawn. I'm gonna loot Shepard from you.
I don't get
Shepherd
Shepherds,
Commander?
so I don't know what you think.
Steel Shipper Commander. Would that mean you can get Legion as well? Or only if there's a hold?
The Larcenous Project.
How's everybody doing?
Alright, I guess.
Mark, I gotta ask you, what council faction are you playing today?
I'm playing Paragon.
Hmm.
You virtuous swine, you.
Oh no, Paragon's actually really good.
I'm not gonna do your tactic of Paragon, because that's still broken and I'm not a dick.
I presume the Paragon faction grants you access to the Asari Solarians?
The Asari, the Geth, and the Quarians.
Oh, interesting. So you get the Geth. Oh, I thought Renegade would be Geth.
No, because getting the Geth and the Quarians together is a Paragon choice. I mean, you can do it for either way, but the Renegades get the Batarians, the Solarians, and who else do they get?
The Volus.
Volus, yeah, Hannah.
Oh God, why are you not the Renegades? They're just like it's everybody cool.
I believe if you go Renegade, you get the Volus Titan, which is...
You get the Kunu, yes.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
a
it's
thing.
Kunu, Sanit's kind of central, yeah.
Isn't that its only armament?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a single bank, 2 weapons, which is a primary and auxiliary Thanax, about I think a 10,000 range.
Ooh.
But it
Delicious raid.
Ooh.
Also, is vulnerable to
good.
damage. Is basically
Johnny Campbell said about a comment that you said earlier. No wrong ways to win. I'll take that as a challenge.
Fair enough.
Feel free.
I think the most amusing way to win so far I've seen is the Arc. I've never experienced it personally, but I've heard stories from Arc over here.
It used to be very it's not as broken now. We fixed that, but yes, the Arc's a bit more limited now.
I swear I used to be able to build ships.
No, the Arc's never been able to build ships.
So what you're seeing here is I'm not going to say
you potato.
I'm not going to say which
What?
two players are involved.
Wait, did I do? Ow!
In
Bones.
fact, I'm
How do I
just going to.
cancel that?
There we go, muted. What you're seeing here, folks, is you're seeing the infantry system in action. You can see that there are various stations here which are about to be destroyed. They're primarily trade ports, but these stations that are sat around the world, you can't see them, but you do get an indicator of them. There you go, Turian cohorts. So there are Turian cohorts now attacking the world, and you can see its health slowly ticking down, despite that the fact that the ships aren't directly attacking it. Now, what Aquia could have done here is he could have placed some defences around the world, which are also invulnerable in the same way that this is. That would defend his world directly. So he could have had infantry battalions or armour battalions around his world that would defend it and prevent or at least mitigate some of that damage. That would have been quite interesting. You can see that the health is bumping up and down as they fight. Civilian population's all dead, unfortunately. It's just the military still fighting over the planet. But it does look like Campus 98 is going to take Karora. Yeah, Karora. And that is probably the first blow in this war. Now, one thing that I do know is Aquia he's taken quite a large swath of territory. I don't know if he's got much of a fleet at this point. He does seem to have a good defensive block here, and he's readying himself for the enemy. There we go, look at that. It's got 3 distinct portions. He's got more ships arriving. Looks like there is some defences being built here. What's this? Alliance Armour Platoon. So he's looking to defend Demeter as a planet, make sure that doesn't fall into enemy hands. But it looks like Campus is going in the same direction. Oh, and the enemy have arrived to actually attack. I don't know if that was the right decision. I would have waited for them to arrive because this is a sloppy arrival. They're arriving piecemeal, and that isn't going to do them any favours. Oh, we've got a fight on our hands now. Unfortunately, both players are quite pink, so we can't tell who's who. There's an ability going off there. Ablative armour, -6. That's quite a good one. Quite a large detriment to Campus's forces, at least in a small area. Ooh, maybe he's going to be okay. We will see. We will see. Of course, we've got the Undaunted Heavy Cruiser here, which is a nice ship. We also have this lovely fellow here, which is a Dreadnought. The Harsuk Dreadnought. That's a Batarian vessel. This is looking like a tasty engagement. And I think that Campus's forces are going to win this. But you can see that Aquia is trying to mitigate some of the damage being done by getting in behind. And I think he's going to try and escape now. That would stand to reason. Unfortunately, he's got all of his ships grouped, which means they're going to take a lot longer to charge up for warp. Ungroup your ships! Ungroup your ships, Aquia! They'll get away faster. You'll find that there's more survival. Oh, Aquia, why? This is not a fun time for Aquia. And some of his fleets escaped, but that is a crushing loss. And it doesn't appear that there are too many losses for Campus there. I knew that jumping that fleet in was a bad idea. His original defence line over here, that would have worked relatively well. But unfortunately, that's not what he chose to do. There we go. That is the first clear engagement I've seen in this war. Over here, you can see that there is a diplomatic cruiser between various number and Versenach. So I don't think we're going to see too much in the way of engagement over here. But you never know. It's just confirmed that no other engagements are going on around the galaxy because I might miss something. And we don't want to miss a thing, do we? Do any factions have star bases in this mod? I believe all of them do, aside from the Council, Kairuk. But don't take my word for it. Let's get back in the chat and we'll ask that question, shall we? That's what we're here for. That's why we're observing. Sorry, fellas. I was just watching that engagement.
What engagement?
I couldn't comment.
Oh, okay.
But there was an engagement and I watched it. Now, Kairuk wanted to know if all factions, or most factions, have star bases. I've already noted that the Council don't receive star bases. But
The
do the
councils
others?
don't receive a star base.
Only
So
people in the
Cerberus
game.
Alliance, So Cerberus are the only ones with a starbase at the minute. They have 2 of them.
Very
Mercs
cold
get
shift.
Purgatory, which is a mobile starbase, and they can build as many of them as they like. And then so every other faction will get a starbase. Is the answer to that question? At least one, that is. I can't say more than that at the current time. I cannot disclose anything else.
Well,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the trouble is when your modding plans change, it's pretty open, isn't it? Like you try something, and if it doesn't work, you've got to try something else. So,
Yeah.
that's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Yeah. So I can definitely tell you that the council are the only faction that will not have a starbase. That's confirmed. That's definite. That's not going to change.
Oh, by the way,
else,
if anybody starts having a rumble, let me know so I can zoom in on it.
Fair enough.
Oh, a word of warning: whoever's playing Alliance who says they were playing it for the first time, don't research any of the heroes, and don't research the Arcturus station. You're just wasting your income. Just so you know.
yeah, there's a couple of unimplemented texts on the Alliance tree. The Alliance heroes do give some benefits, so there are some reasons to research them because some of them do give certain benefits.
Also says, who gets infinite starbases? No one is going to be the answer to that because I don't think...
Actually, we do.
Technically, the Mercs do.
Yeah.
Infinite
The Mercs build as many
starbases.
purgatories as they like. They can't build them all in the same system.
I was going to say in the same well because that would be problematic, I suspect.
Infinite starbases in the same way. The answer to that question is no. And there will also be no starbases in mass relays.
That stands to
That is
reason.
I believe the way it's coded currently is the relay itself is a starbase.
Yes, yeah.
To stop that happening.
But you
the relay
can
itself is
put
indeed a starbase.
purgatories. You can build a purgatory in a different star system and then move it to a relay.
You can,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes,
But
you
the
can jump
purgatory is not
across
nearly as much of a problem as every other starbase on the list.
I'm going to be right back. Okay, it looks like Aquia is coming around the back and he is trying to cut off the supplies of the enemies. You see that the SSV Marathon is here. Hopefully, she's an Einstein fleet carrier. She's got plenty of fighters with her. We also have plenty of smaller ships. Let's see how Campus tries to deal with this. Does appear to me that Aquia has air superiority at the moment, but that is going to change. The fleet is coming back in and it has cut off the retreat of Aquia. I think Aquia has made another tactical faux pas here. I think he's going to be troubled. Yeah, it looks like he's decided that discretion is the better part of valor here. And he is going to try and circle his fleet. Oh, no, he's coming back in. We can see that Aquia does have ship production facilities down here, which I think he's scrambling to try and get more ships into the contact zone, I suppose. Campus has taken Karora. Will he be able to take more during this fleet engagement? Oh, whoa, look at that. A lot of explosions going on here at the mass relay. Oh, and we've got no idea who's winning because I put it on cinematic mode. But based on what I can see, it's looking relatively even. Looks fairly even at the moment. Some of the larger ships have been focused down. Who's going to win this engagement? Campus has got a Nefrane cruiser over there that looks to be out of position. There it goes. And Campus's undaunted heavy carriers, they're taking up the front of the brunt. You can see the Harsuk Class Dreadnought is just hiding behind the relay here. Coward. And then we've got this trade ship being an absolute baller. Said, right, I'm off. I'm carrying my things. And there goes Aquia's force, I think. I think they're retreating. Yeah, it looks like they're retreating to safer climes. I think that's probably a good decision at this point. So there you go. There's another good engagement from a couple of players. I think Pink is winning. Yeah, yes, indeed. Sorry, fellas. There's another engagement there that I wanted to watch.
Oh no.
Fair enough.
I was
I'm
watching.
guessing you were commenting over it, which is why you.
I was indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I buggered off.
Mm-hmm.
Did a little bit of a cheeky mute.
So as soon as you just go silent for any extended period of time,
People
you
are
just go,
We
fighting.
know combat's happening.
People are fighting. The thing is, like, I don't know if it's a. Is it a bug, like, where I keep getting told when neutral pirates just attack at people?
I don't know. Is the answer to that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who is saying that? Is that various?
Yeah, like, because I've obviously with the whole limited infights.
Infighting, yeah.
Hey,
technically
Brocode, how are you
counts as an
today?
allied faction, so
So,
they keep
yeah.
sending you help. I'm under attack.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing
the-
with the pirates. Yeah.
It's more that an allied fleet is under attack thing. It's like, ugh, seriously, another one? When are you not under attack?
The answer to that question is never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Mm.
It's the Blue Suns who've got all the Batarian stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes, largely, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Why would you attack my trade ships, you foul demon?
Oh, hello.
Foul
Oh
demon.
my god, that's why I was so low on credit. I forgot to set my minigen to auto cast.
Construction has been initiated.
Oh, here we go. And now the assault on this barren terrestrial planet belonging to Aquia has begun. Aquia is bringing in his forces in order to try and save what he can. Will he be able to turn the tide here? Well, we'll find out in a minute. But unfortunately for him, he is not jumping his ships in at the same time, which is potentially going to cause problems. No, the enemy ships are out of position, so he might well be okay here. Let's see how the planet on the battle, the planet on the battle on the planet is going. Looks like, oh, it's pretty close. It is pretty close. The civilian population is being decimated, and it does appear that the planet's health is going down. But is it going to be enough? We can see that the Alliance have got an armour platoon, and they've also got an air base there in order to try and protect their world. But it may well not be enough against the Turian cohort. A couple of Turian cohorts. Yeah, we will see. We will see. Health is still reliably going down. Here comes Aquia's fleet. You can see that they are somewhat damaged. Yeah, I agree there, Follow the Wind. He does have something, a limited ship roster. He's not... Oh. Bit of lag there. He certainly doesn't seem to have a varied roster, and a varied roster is always useful because what you get there is you get abilities synergizing with one another, and that's something that you need in order to win in many cases. You can see that there are lots of different ship types over in this fleet here. We've got the Merit class Dreadnought, of course, with Campus. He's got plenty of these Verdona cruisers. In addition to that, he has got his Hatsuk class Dreadnought, various other bits and bobs, Nefrain cruisers, lots of Vardona cruisers, and these Undaunted heavy carriers. So he's got a good cross-section of fleet. Oh, and he's got a Hansa cruiser there, which I like to affectionately call the Cock and Balls. But it looks like the planet is regaining health. I think the planet may be regaining health, which means that this assault, unless they can drop more troops on the planet's surface, it might... Oh no, it's going down again. Is it? Is it? 2,400. We'll have a look in a minute. We'll have a look in a minute and see how that goes. Based on what I can see, I'm pretty sure that that engagement was a loss on Aquia's part. Let's just see if there's anything else of interest going on. Schism over here is... building up his fleet very, very slowly. Come on, Schism. Let's be having you. Anywhere else that it looks like we might have any engagement? Well, there's not a lot going on. Not a lot going on. It seems to me like Cass and Ark might be the next aggressors to one another. You can see that they're kind of building up fleets next to one another. Oh, interestingly, that He's taken up residence here. But there are diplomatic ships over here. So that suggests that he's still not going to attack the Greens. Greens appear to be safe for the time being. Interesting stuff. Council player is playing Renegade, so he's access to the Harsuk, which has a base 200 DPS Spinal. That's pretty damn good. Yep, it looks like Demeter is going to go down. In fact, I suspect that Aquia is going to be in fairly severe trouble now. Given everything that's here, we've got a Union shipyard at campus itself. At Karora itself from campus. And that's going to mean that he's able to reinforce extremely close to his front lines. That's going to cause Aquia a hell of a lot of problems. But let's not forget, this is just a starting section from Aquia. There are more areas down here which he has access to. If I do that, you can see what he owns. So maybe he's still going to be in the fight. We will see. But having your homeworld taken away from you is never a pleasant experience. Let's get back into the chat. Hello, folks.
Hello, Goal.
Hello. I'm guessing there was another combat there you were chatting over.
I was just talking about things, tactics. Who's doing what, why they're doing it.
What we can do to stop them?
Yeah, who's not doing much at all, Schism.
Shit! I have a plan, alright? I have a plan.
Is that plan to die, Schism? Because I would approve of that plan.
Mark still hasn't accepted my trade request.
Why
Well,
would I
no.
do that?
Now this is interesting.
You've
I'll
already
stop
stolen
raiding
so
you.
much. You already stolen so much money from him. You may as well do it legally now.
Exactly. Actually, I don't think I stole much of anything from it.
Ah, fair enough.
Shadow Broker or Aria?
Well,
What is that?
What's what?
Someone was making a noise.
Someone saw something they didn't like.
Why have you not taken my planet?
Keep you
Don't
in the
want
game.
You don't want it? It's a bloody garden world.
Okay. I don't want it.
Probably because it's difficult to kill, Goal.
But by rights, you're heir to the throne. I don't want it.
He doesn't want it.
Wait, you know how you get the Ravager and there's a possibility of getting the mobile base?
No, the mobile base is Shadowbrook. It's Shadowbrook a Titan, a Titan? Yeah.
Shadowbrook Titan, yeah.
Does this work?
Yes.
Does this work the way I think it does? I don't know.
Can you only have one?
Yeah.
You can only have
So-
one mobile
sorry.
Shadowbrook base, yeah.
But you know, I meant if you take the if you build the Ravager, can you build the mobile?
I doubt it. I don't think so, no, because they're both Titans.
Depends what. The way that students work, I don't think you can.
Shame.
Sadly.
To be fair though, if you've got the mobile base, why would you ever build the Ravager?
Yeah, Ravager.
Does this
take
work the way I
control
think it
management.
works?
What is it, Schism?
Yes, it.
What is Schism
I am
found now?
confused. I'm slightly scared.
Oh, get over there! What the fuck?
He is giggling like a schoolgirl. That is not a good sound. Which one's
How long does this last? Okay.
Nice
Systems
orange.
Alliance.
Oh god, I see what's
Oh,
occurring.
Schism, hi. You leave
Wait,
my
what?
system? What have you done?
Where is Schism at the moment?
What? What? No. No. Oh, wait, no.
Has it backfired?
Damn it. Damn it. I fucked it up. Your problem is your mod. that's explanation, okay? Fuck you. I was so good. Do it.
What has happened?
He suffered like a meltdown. or something.
Schism has happened. I would suggest.
Oh, come on, come on. I gotta wait for that now. Oh,
Are you okay, mate?
He's trying to escape into his enemy's backyard, I suspect.
please don't give it away.
Oh my god, is that why your survey ship is here? Oh, you little bastard!
Wait, what? Where's the jump?
You didn't see anything.
Where's he gone?
The cooldown. I didn't have my formation right, and the cooldowns. Fuck you.
He fucked up the escape jump.
Does that mean his arc has just jumped
The
on the
arc-
planet alone?
Yeah, so the
arc-
arc jumped by itself, and his feet has been left behind.
That's hilarious.
No. The arc's fine. The arc's fine.
Oh, you managed to cancel the jump.
No, I didn't jump the arc.
Oh, I see what
Unless
you
you
were trying
messed
to
up.
do.
Unless you messed up the string, I think I understood what I was doing with it. Like, oh god.
Working as intended.
What?
Oh, it's nice to see Ark doing
Right.
something at last.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure you've just been chilling for most of the game, haven't you?
I've been doing my thing.
He's up for some bad choices.
SD5 at first says a Doomstack is suboptimal for the Alliance when you take into account how fast they can reinforce.
It is, yeah. Also a deliberate choice, if you were wondering.
Dark says it's not a problem with my tactics, it's a problem with your mod. Sean Connery just gives a look of, oh really?
Oh,
Come on. Yes! Yes! Yes!
what?
Jesus, who did he
Well,
jump
now-
into?
Okay then.
I mean, the jump has obviously succeeded.
Yeah, but who was it against?
That's the question.
Oh,
isn't it?
why is it that one? Why must it be that one?
Well, I guess it's against the Ark then.
Yep, that seems to have been the case.
No, it's not. I got an artifact. I didn't like
Oh.
it.
Or was it a Reaper one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a long jump time. Oh fuck me.
Not sure I'm ready for that kind of commitment,
Where
sir.
the jump is going to.
Where is he going to?
Damn it.
Could be anywhere.
This is concerning.
Yeah.
The player in question will find out.
Who is his name?
No.
What if we ask nicely? Will you tell us then?
Yeah.
Please?
See, now this is going to be quite interesting, folks, because it looks to me like he's jumping to Ainigana. And if he is doing so, well, the potential is there that he's going to be jumping into a pretty horrific battlefield fairly quickly. It's going to put Aquia in a very horrific position, unfortunately. Just by virtue of the fact that I don't think he's going to be able to reinforce fast enough. But let's see what he's got over here. Does he have some air bases? Not a lot of planetary defense, but it's got a lot of health. Ooh, that was an explosion. Don't know why that was an explosion. Oh, Campus is raiding his homeworld already. That is interesting. So, when these things arrive in 3.5 years, that is going to be very, very interesting. In fact, I believe we've got 2 arcs on the field at the moment. I think... No, it's not this player. It's not Versenach. It's... pretty sure I saw one down here. Yeah. There we go. We've got another arc down here. So we will see what Kars chooses to do with it. Hopefully it'll be quite interesting. It looks like Archidon is now ramping up his game, so we'll see what happens there. Let's see what kind of ships he's got. Nice little Quarian ships here. I always like this design. I'm not sure why. Kind of almost believable because of all this, I suppose, freighter capacity that they've got on them. I like them. I like it a lot. Okay, it looks like Campus has won this engagement yet again. But I did note that Demeter, it held. I didn't expect it to hold. I thought it was to hold. I thought it was going to fall, but no, it held against Campus's assault, which really does surprise me a lot. Although I do note that Cholis has fallen. So yeah, could be in for an interesting time here. A very interesting time. Let's see if the players have noticed yet.
Oh my god, the Johto Cruiser is so expensive.
Well, folks.
Go, quick, who has he launched it at?
I don't know what you mean. It's an enigma.
It's not
Here we
like
go.
Gull knows exactly where he's launched. He's just watching this come in.
It's already arrived, so you'll notice eventually.
You'll notice. You'll fucking notice.
Wait, it's arrived already? What?
Oh, so it's not me then, okay.
Yeah, it's not me either.
It's the-
Well, I've got complete view anywhere I have culture, so I wouldn't recommend going against me. Because I'll see it instantly, but...
Let's see how this goes now. It could be very interesting. It could be very, very interesting because, well, you've jumped slap bang into the middle of a war zone.
Mistakes were made!
Oh shit! Have I? I don't know.
Have I don't know. I don't know either.
What is the cooldown on a the arc escape jump?
I don't know specifically.
I've already got it back. It's not long.
That's so broken.
It's not that broken. We fixed it to make sure it wasn't as broken as it was.
And then we
It
can move to the west.
regenerates whilst you're halfway in the jump. It doesn't make sense.
I think some adjustments are supposed to be made to it to make it a little bit less annoying.
I don't think. Well, look, you're gonna make me give away my tactics here, but this isn't actually. I didn't jump the arc itself. I'm not an idiot.
Unfortunately,
you
unfortunately,
create
that
the phase
means.
lane with the arc, and then you jump the
Yep.
fleet down the phase lane, yeah.
Ah, I see. So
But
it's
it-
kind of like a...
So it's a deep strike, but it's
Yeah.
a one way.
I was going to say it's a suicide
It's a one-way
strike.
trip unless you send the arc with them, yeah?
It's a suicide mission, yeah.
I mean, technically, I can still send the arc after them if I want to, like if I feel like safe enough. But
Looks like something interesting might be happening here with the Castmaster. Let's keep an eye on this and see what occurs.
actually, I know where they are. Let's go hunt them down.
Did you build...
I want to kill some stuff.
Oh, you built that. Mine's construction. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Hello, different player. I told you were in a war zone.
It's my planet.
It's mine now.
Christ.
Who's the jump? Wait, where is Cam?
Look, I says that fleet's already down. We're going to kill it.
Actually, she just thought.
You're-
If
you're-
there's a thought though, if you've sent all your fleet out with that big jump, you are kind of screwed now.
Completely exposed,
some-
yeah.
Yeah, you've just overexposed yourself massively, and you don't even build one of those, can't you?
Kind of one arc, yeah.
You assume I'd have no ships at home. I do. I didn't send every ship I have.
I understand
That's
every
not
ship.
enough to,
I have a personal relationship
Again,
with every
I'm
ship
not
I
a
own.
complete idiot. And if necessary, I could jump the arc out again because it's already recharged. So,
Right, folks, let's see how this battle is going. Now, I suspect here that the initial battle will likely be won by Schism because he's got fresher ships. But look at all these ships that Camp is now able to bring in. He also has ship production capabilities here. I suspect ultimately this fleet is going to come to naught. But it might just give Aquia the chance to rebuild a fleet and do something with it. In fact, he is sending it over here to Camp's systems. There we go. That has seen Camp out of position. Now Aquia is on the attack against Camp because of Schism's choices. Now this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Let's see what else we have going on. Now, I did also note, or at least it looked like... Yep, there we go. It looks to me like Cars is now on the assault against Ark. Ark, however, has brought his fleet back, so we will see what happens here. We should probably watch this and see what occurs. Beautiful Centurion class cruiser. I love this one. It looks like a knife. Amazing. Oh, yes. This looks to be a fairly small fleet, though. It's an expeditionary fleet rather than a full battle fleet. He's left a good amount of reserves behind, just in case the worst happens. And let's take a look over here. It looks like, yep, Schism's fleet has won the initial battle. But in fact, it's cleared out Karora quite well. Well done to Schism's fleet. Good work. Very good work. And of course, got some fun going on here. Oh, it looks like the fleet is now retreating. Perhaps there's too much over here. Yes, there's too much in the way of enemy firepower over here. Oh god, there it goes. Yes, now it's heating up. I love it. I love a good fight. Now over here, I suspect that... there we go. Cars's fleet is trying to retreat. But will it be able to? Let's put this back on. Oh, hello. We've got a Rave Alive ship. She's raving. Now, from what I remember, I think Ark had quite a significant fleet elsewhere. Although where it is, I'm not sure. See what happens with this fleet. Oh, Aquia has decided that discretion is the better part of valor here. Schism's fleet continues to cause problems. And Schism was telling the truth. He does have a secondary fleet over here. He's got, of course, got the live ship, and he's got a couple of Centurion carriers. Adriat. In fact, he's got quite a significant fleet here, including his Pompeii Dreadnought. Ooh, very good. So yeah, this is actually a reasonable fleet that he's got. The fleet that he did send out was a throwaway fleet. That is a good tactic. I'm impressed. And there we go. The is it Carsis? Yeah, Carsis forces have retreated. He's decided that discretion is the better part of valor in this instance. He's been beaten back by Ark. Now let's see what Ark does about it. Hopefully something interesting. Quite a significant fleet over here with Versnach. Now he is, of course, unmolested by various number. Various number has been relaxing throughout most of the game. They seem to have made fairly clear friends with one another, and they are building up their fleets quite nicely. We've got some, ooh, nice, some Eclipse ships here. Presumably they're Bloodpack ships, Battlemaster. Bloodpack? Are they Bloodpack? I think they are. What might be Blue Sun, halberds. This is Blue Sun. Nice. Good cross section of ships there. Hey Reaper, how you doing, my man? Right, let's get back into the chat and see what people are doing about reeing at one another.
On that relay.
Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on over here then. How are you guys going?
See, I am currently wrecking Akia, so, you know, Camp You gotta do something.
It's been a bit of a flustercluck over there, hasn't it?
I mean, it's
Of what?
fun.
It's a fun game.
I did
It's for
notice
fun people.
I did notice a slight foray into Ark's territory over there by Cass, which didn't work out really.
It
No,
didn't go massively wrong.
You managed to escape with the vast majority of your ships. I suppose that's probably one of your key hopes.
Consolation prize, I think, is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Consolation
I
prize.
lost 2 dreadnoughts in the first fleet. Fucking nothing.
And one thing that I did note is, and I'm sure you don't mind me saying so, you had quite a healthy.
Oh, Versanak, for fuck's sake!
Has he sent another raiding fleet? Oh.
No, he sent an entire fucking mercenary fleet.
Oh.
Oh, that, yeah, I was wondering
I
about
hope
that.
you like Thrasher mods.
I was wondering what you were doing with that fleet. I've been watching it for a few minutes.
See, I could do with more Thrasher mods. 7 more Thrasher mods. I had 7 capital supply I wasn't using, so let's do 7 more Thrasher.
7 more battle masters, yeah.
I've only got 1 battle master there, so it's no problem.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me just fix that problem as well.
go away.
I'm good,
Victorian
Reaper. Thank you
ships
very
would
much for
like to
asking.
make it,
Oh my god, no, no.
Right, what's he sending in? Oh god, the Alarites.
How many Alarais can I interest you in?
How
Done.
many- I'm assuming in those Republic shipyards he's building. Well, I assume the plan is to build live ships in those places whilst he builds Alarites. Oh, there's some of the.
No, it's not quite to build. It's not quite to build live ships, my friend. Just to slow them down.
Oh, well,
'Cause I don't know if you've looked at the composition of this fleet, right? But it's it's tasty.
The real live ships are pretty tough.
Ooh, I really like that glyph mobile base. It looks cool.
It's the only thing he has that's a threat to me, which is the amusing part.
Oh, shut up.
I think
Try my
the
best.
thing is that I think the thing has a Thanos weapon on it.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got Thanos weapons on my hand.
Let's see. Oh no! Oh no! My
There's
I
a pretty
still
big fleet
think
behind
it's
you,
on.
Nevers.
Damn you! Damn you!
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I think,
Although- I don't really need it. Okay, let's try
Where are his
something.
donuts?
What are you talking about,
There's a
crazy
donut.
man? Oh my. Now this is potentially going to be interesting. Oh, I'm seeing collusion.
Yeah, they're allying against me as they.
I smell collusion.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
What's the old
fuck off.
phrase? Truce
Oh,
amongst
yeah.
rogues.
Yeah.
Honor amongst thieves, but whatever. It's a dickhead move. Dickhead move.
There'll be no forgiveness. No more community matches ever.
I'll just ban them from my community matches.
No, he's running away.
Of course I'm running away. How am I supposed to fight 2 entire Merc fleets? The fuck am I
Good point.
supposed to do against that?
So yeah, I mean, I heard you like Thresham Wars, right? Oh no,
You have some as well. Oh, you do.
Look how many battle masters are in that
Oh
fleet,
my
dude.
god. Do you think that's a bit excessive? You want to
Is
still
that an
inhabit
entire
the
fleet of
planet.
Battle Masters?
He has.
Not quite.
Fucking hell.
He has.
It's quite a lot though.
He has so many ships here. I can't actually see the battle masters. It just says ... at the bottom of our
It's
combined.
fucking Merc economy, man.
I currently have 267,000 credits. I've got no ESO.
Oh yeah, ESO is nothing but credits.
I mean,
Mwah.
I've got no ESO, but what the hell? I'll buy some.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck it, I'll sell you some. I have a
Quite impressed with the longevity of your fleet there, Schism. It's going quite well.
Sorry.
You saw something interesting.
Ah, yes.
What's he doing?
Ah,
I couldn't.
genuinely, my favorite thing
I can't
in
comment.
any RTS is the ability to have something like teleporter or fast travel, which allows you to. Beautiful.
So what do the ciphers actually do?
SD501 says, we heard you like Thresher Moors, so we put a Thresher Moor inside a Thresher Moor so you can thresh them all while you thresh them all.
Yeah, that's pretty much my fleet. So, how'd you like Threshers?
Why is everyone teaming against me when I'm not doing anything to you? Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you were just in my way.
Do you know,
When you help me, I will help you.
Well, I can't help you right now because I've got fucking dickheads attacking me, haven't I?
Ow.
Interestingly, right at the start of the game, I've been watching kind of the way that I've been watching the way that diplomacy has been
I'm
developing.
fighting 3 people, Schism.
And everybody's muted. I've been watching the way that diplomacy has been developing since the start of the game. And Ark, funnily enough, he was the one that was seemingly the most friendly with all the players. He seemed to have a relationship of 4 or 5 with all the players. We can do that by having a look here. Look at the positive relationships he's got with all of these players. And yet, 2 of them are now attacking him. So that's probably going to get a whole lot worse very, very quickly. Absolutely fascinating stuff. So he was trying to play all the angles, and unfortunately it's kind of backfired quite spectacularly. There we go.
I think we may have made him angry.
It's okay, I'm no longer attacking him.
It's just to make the community
No, you're on my
massive.
fucking planet, not you dickheads.
Actually, no, other targets have cropped up on my
No,
radar.
you have got fucking Varys' entire fleets in my planets.
Oh, I don't speak for Very.
I was just dropping some Thresher Moors off because I heard you liked them.
I will fucking kill
I'm
you.
gonna leave now.
The next
He's
time
a
I
bit
play
upset.
Reapers, I'm gonna murder you first.
Yeah, so there is currently 3 Thresher
It's the
Moors
war.
on that planet. Yeah, I don't think you'll be retaking Aegis anytime soon. There's 3 Thresher Moors there.
They don't have the script that respawns them yet, so once they expire, they're gone. So,
Well, fair enough.
and I don't think it's that you should be concerned about.
Oh, I can hear salt being mined. Can you? Yeah.
Just a bit, yeah.
Mm. God, do you want to take a look at my fleet over in one of my little
Down
systems?
here, salt is a way of life.
So it is a way of life. It is. Have you seen that? Have you seen the DOTR?
Yes.
Yeah, we have the DOTR chat. Yeah.
You can taste salt. You can. It's everything salt.
Even like 5 of those.
Oh! I saw that! I saw that! What are you doing? What are you doing? you. Oh.
Oh god, what's
Doing
happening?
nothing.
Alright, let's mute that while Schism's overexcited. Yeah, this could be quite interesting. Verse is now on the attack, and it looks to me like he's going to give Schism a good thrashing. Maybe not threshing, but thrashing. Wow, there goes the Pompey extremely quickly. Damn, this is going to be quite unfortunate. Schism's trying to jump out his DLC included is trying to jump out his arc as quickly as possible. Now that is going to be an interesting fight, which we're going to have to watch. It's going to be a brief fight, I suspect. Hello, this is the council. I heard you. I've heard you're putting humanity first. Have this. Oof. Well, this is definitely shaping up to be a very, very interesting match. I didn't think it was going to be quite as interesting as it has been. And I'm really, really pleasantly surprised so far. Got another Pompey over here, which I suspect might have a bad time. Getting ready for some salt. Oof, there we go, that was a nuke. See that Turvis is now under heavy assault. Let's see if anything else is happening of interest elsewhere in the map. Things are fairly stable over here, rather unsurprisingly. Most of Campus's fleet has been rebuilt. And I suspect... yeah, there's a decent fleet still of Aquid. But, of course, he has lost another world. He's taken one back, though. So, Aquia is still in a pretty similar position to where he was before, really. No real change for Aquia. Quite a significant fleet being built up by Ark. Yeah, he's got several live ships. Let's see what else he's got. He's got Sibian-class dreadnoughts now, which should stand him in fairly good stead. So he's trying to slow the enemy team down so they can't escape or attack well. Yeah, good couple of Undaunted, as you would expect in that fleet. Sibian here, which is it's quite badly damaged. Sibian? Anyway, Kars is now under assault from Schism ships, which were in the middle of a jump early on. However, Kars does have quite a lot of ships on the way back to him. So we will see if this fleet can win against Kars's fleet, which is just coming in now. Oh, there's so much action going on. This is amazing. Q Schism choking on red ships. Yes, indeed. Let's see what's happening over in Schism's space. This planet's going to go down in fairly short order, I suspect. Look at the amount of defences that there are. There it goes, that planet is gone. Let's see where this fleet goes next. Will it continue on to with the homeworld? Now, we do know that Schism was able to pull the Ark out. And he has also started attacking Kars's homeworld. But look at this engagement that's happening now. Don't know why the Ark has been brought in. Perhaps to try and give it some more levels. I suspect that Schism's fleet is actually in a better position then. Ooh, we will see. Mind you, they are the same faction, so given the fact that they've got relatively equitable ship numbers, then perhaps... Yeah, ultimately I think Kars's fleet's going to win this. Look at that assault on that Pompeii there. Targeted, directed assault. Unfortunately, it does appear that Schism has overextended somewhat in this regard. Particularly given this humongous fleet over here with Versenach. He is now at one of... I think this might be Schism's capital. No, Schism's capital is over here. Getting ready for assault. And it is now under assault. You can see that the Hunter light carrier is doing its thing. And there we have a Varan pack. That's interesting. We've got Varan packs and we've got what are they called? Votra raiders. Now assaulting the planet, and that is going to do a lot of damage, particularly to the civilian population. They are dropping like flies. The Varan are having them. For breakfast, or dinner, or lunch, or something. Schism does still have a fleet here, but it's not going to be capable of taking anything, I don't think, at this point, which is concerning. Schism's fleet over on this world is all but gone. In fact, there was the last ship. Oh, that was an explosion. And there we go. So the assault against Castmaster has been foiled. Let's see how things are going over here for Ark. Ark's rebuilt a respectable fleet. There are still enemy ships over here, Hunter-like carriers. some battle masters, etc. So it looks like Ark's planets are being taken out from under him. Mostly. He's taken most of them back, actually. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Ooh. For now, let's keep watching this. Oh, is that a second fleet? Arsenac has deployed a second fleet. I think this... Oh, this could be curtains. This could be curtains for Schism. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's not looking good for him. Having faced those huge losses and overextended himself quite significantly. There we go. That is the home world of Schism.
Who's first in credits?
Oh my, this is looking quite unfortunate, Schism. Are you feeling unfortunate?
Also, look, I killed the enemy Ark. The one thing I've proven is I'm the superior Cerberus player here.
Let's see how many Thresher Maws.
How many ships does he have around your planets?
There we go, that's all I needed to do.
Too
I can
many.
leave you alone now. Oh, look at the planet drop. Oh, look at the health.
I can't look. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Wow. Was that your homeworld?
Do you like? Gold, do you like the name? Do you like the name of my arc?
Was it called DLC included or something? I think I saw it a minute ago.
Yes. It is.
RP?
Hmm? Oh, who the fuck's coming now? No! It was a joke!
Oh god.
Bro, don't please leave me alone.
Is somebody else
Right.
attacking you?
Oh
The
no.
fleet's here, that's nice.
Oh,
Who else is
fuck me.
attacking you, Schism?
Aqui's on his way. I see his fleet coming.
Oh, this is
come on.
slightly worrying. Okay,
Come
change of plan,
on.
Schism. I'll assist you in defeating Acre. Only I get to wipe you from existence.
Why?
I love that. Only I may kill you. So, what are the odds that the two alliance guys have formed an actual alliance?
Hmm? I don't know. Better
Like,
kill them all, just to be
two
sure.
council. Oh no, Equius is an- What are the odds the two council guys have formed an alliance?
As far as I can tell at the
I'm
moment,
out of Palladium.
there are only two players not fighting one another. As far as I can tell. Can't say who they are, but I suspect people know. Given the
Everyone's already fully aware.
yeah, I was going to say, given the expletive-strewn comments a few minutes ago.
Two guys who literally spawn next to each other. Doesn't take a genius to figure out who it is.
So many Vorcha, so many Varans.
Oh God, look!
Wait, where's this? I need to see.
I made 26 hunters, and I'm just sitting them on his home planet.
Getting ready for assault.
On whose home planet?
Ciphers. No, Schisms, sorry.
Leave me alone.
Oh. Excuse me. Oh, I see now.
Leave me alone.
Well, bye, Tishub.
This way, please, fleet.
You
if
know, when
would
you
not
moan
mind.
like that pathetically, I almost feel bad.
Almost.
I actually do feel bad.
1, 2, 3,
Question: If I send a ship
Good.
into Omega, does it get attacked?
If you're
If you're a
you've
murder
got
player,
limited
no.
infighting, no.
Okay, but I can't.
But you
then
can't
take Omega,
bombard
can
them
I?
either, so you
No,
can't take-
Omega is of course already colonized, so no.
Yeah. So you can't. No, I was just saying you can't. You can't take it.
Let's get all the things. No, you can't take
Okay,
it.
tell you what, Schism, I'll leave you alone.
Well, that's great because Aquia wants to revenge. It seems.
Oh, good.
I'll wipe his fleet out as I pass, don't worry.
Kill that,
Where's
please.
it gone? Are they hiding somewhere? They're hiding somewhere. Hiding somewhere.
Oh,
Dislike the existence of that Pompeii.
Oh, Various, get the fuck out! You do not see anything, Various. You do not see anything.
That's
Oh,
where he
that's where
is.
the arc is.
Is
You
that
do not
it?
see anything.
Oh my god, it
That's
is
the arc.
there. I'm going
the
for that.
arc.
You
I'm
do
going for
not
that.
see anything. No,
I'm
DLC
going for that.
included, boys. DLC included.
I see it.
no, no.
I've
With
got
a
my
random
eyes trained
scout.
on the arc.
When the random scout finds it perfect.
No,
Actually, he's
no.
probably gonna have jumped out by the time I get back.
Yeah. Who left?
Who did leave?
Someone did. I just had this one.
No idea.
I guess it was
I'm busy
somebody who
killing
joined
depths.
and then left.
I guess. Maybe they realised they were late to the run.
Having quite a fight over here. I'm liking it. I'm liking the retaliation against the player that it wasn't.
Look.
He annoyed me earlier, alright? He annoyed me earlier.
Wait, who are you
Oh.
attacking?
Hang on. Go.
Yes.
I just found.
I don't think
that's
I'm
where
gonna
Gull's
survive
home
this.
planet is.
You leave it alone.
Gold's home planet.
No, it's mine.
So I think it needs to meet my dear friend Thresher and his cousin Maul.
No.
I have a question.
No,
Have you
it doesn't.
basically been keeping my homeworld as a pet?
You know, this is
Still
incredibly
works.
ironic because Schism, your actual symbol kinda looks like a Thresher.
That's it.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't. Fuck you. Fuck
listening,
you.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Language.
Someone's launched a Titan. That's worse.
Oh no! Come. Get over here. I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Fuck you. Fucking Thatcher Moors. Oh no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the language is atrocious, and I apologise if you are under the age of... I don't know, what age are you allowed to be exposed to swear words? 16? I apologise if you're under 16. Now that you know those words, you know that you shouldn't be using them. Very good. Well, it looks like Ark's fleet is having a pretty good time. My colony is under siege. I no longer... I'm not playing. Oh, my poor colony. It doesn't deserve this kind of behaviour. But, of course, wow, there it is. There is Versus fleet. And he's getting ready for assault. I presume Thresher Moors are about to happen. Lots of Thresher Moors. All of the Thresher Moors. There we go. That planet's done. Jeez. That was quick. And we can see, interestingly, that Aquia, because he's had such trouble over here, he's kind of been expanding into the central bracket here as much as he possibly can. And I think that's a really, really good move on his part, because his homeworld and kind of associated area, it's been under contention for such a long time that perhaps he's best just doing that. Campus, well, he's gone very, very quiet. After his initial successes, I think, with everything that happened, he very much has decided to take a back seat. Hello, Purgatory class prison ship. What are you, Purgatory class? Oh, I see. Now, I believe this is a starbase. That's interesting. Yeah, based on that, it would appear to be a star base. So we're going to see what happens with the Purgatory class here. Where is it going to? It looks like it's going to one of Ark's worlds. That is going to anger him massively. I suspect that I would like to hear exactly what kind of complaints are made.
Okay.
Well then.
Oh, I hate you all.
I love you too.
This isn't love. This is nothing but hate. Hatred. I hate.
Thank you for saving. Thank you for saving my homeworld.
Fisher boys.
I'm definitely gonna Thresher Maul your homeworld.
Why?
Hey, wait, there's an artifact here.
No,
There's an artifact on
Oh God!
Oh, on
this
Xanadu, yeah.
asteroid.
Oh,
I want
God.
it.
There's one back here on Grosso. I might go take that.
Oh. Yeah, go get it. Go get it for yourself.
It's a bit of a distance
Treat,
from me though.
treat yourself to something good.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'll take that portion.
so far, massively fortifying my planets with ground troops and using my fleet to strike at isolated parts of the enemy fleet work very well, says SD501st.
It does, yeah.
Also, can you just tell Mr. SD501st that the 91st are better and Neo is much better than Rex?
Damn!
Hey, look, I found Gull.
Did you?
Let's kill him.
More world!
Wow. Oh, come on, Gull. You're so bad. You've not even developed your planet.
I know, right? What
Yeah,
is
but
it?
I do have
Honestly, killing you now is a
169,000
favor.
credits.
Well,
Killing you right now is a favor.
so guys,
though.
just to forewarn you, you won't be taking my homeworld with Thresher Malls anytime soon.
Why not?
It has 17,000 infantry.
Because
Yeah,
I've
but
abandoned
you
it.
can hold out. To, how many Thrasher mods have you got, Barry?
I've only got 3 Battle Masters actually.
You've
I
got
thought I
3.
had
I've got like how many? 6.
Yeah, it's a fair amount. But that
No,
that
I
is
get it.
with additional infantry damage resistance and everything else, and getting through my other fleets. So.
Where did my things go? Oh, there they are. Oh, why am I attacking you?
Hey, follow. It's what I was still in the call. Got me in the call.
No, that must have been who left.
Could be.
Oh, did I not send any?
I swear I heard him just now.
So where did
Oh no,
Skiz's
yeah,
arc
follow the
go?
video.
I got destroyed.
Arc went to the people who annoyed him earlier.
No, Schism.
It's.
It's over for Schism. Yeah, there's nothing left. Don't look
Schism?
for him. Don't
Where
look
is
for
it?
him.
Where are you hiding?
Schism. This would be
Also,
so much
Gal,
easier and faster
Yes.
if you just tell me where you're hiding.
Fuck you! I swear!
Go.
Yes.
That's shameful. Oh, hello,
if you-
Atria.
If you look at my planet Sazgoth, and then look at the glyph, I think you'll like the name.
Sazgoth. Hang on, what colour are you?
I'm
Oh,
green.
Ark, what's up?
It's right next to a relay.
Oh yeah, follow. I've started building my thematic fleet.
Oh, which one? The Asari one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, just on.
Which
that
means
a
it ha- it me-
is
which
that a
means it has
Thresher
Juno
Maw?
in it.
Oh,
It's
that
not a
one.
Thresher
Hey,
Maw.
dude,
Oh, yeah.
that ship sucks, but it's fucking overall damage and tankiness is great.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been looking at it. I was like, I have to look at what its ability does to determine if how much damage it does is. What's the word for it? Warranted.
Oh no, I've got 7 of those.
Oh, not that one. I'm talking about the other one, the big one.
Verse,
Yeah, no, I've got the big one as well. Yeah.
I hate to have to say this, Verse, but this doesn't seem like an assault on my planet. This seems like a full-on colonization attempt.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Y'all are very
Well,
forced.
Why are you talking about me?
It is a
Why are
guy.
you
It
talking
is a
to
garden
me?
planet.
By Varen.
Baron.
Oh, God, this is a flea. It's so cute.
But yeah, no, Gull. If you look at
And I
Yeah,
killed
no,
that first. That
I
was it.
built that up in between the time you went from Ontaron to.
Sism has gone back to the oldest
Yeah,
Cerberus operation plan. Small
look at my
independent.
cipher over at.
Oh my God.
Can I
Fuck you! Fuck you!
It wasn't
so-
me. It was
So-
five
somebody
hours.
was somebody was trying to say something
My
to me.
culture.
I'm sorry
my
that I
good
missed it.
lord, my culture. Oh Christ, that's hilarious.
What culture?
I've got Blasto 9.
Oh,
Oh.
there. He wins the game. Just GG now.
You realize I've got culture spreads through multiple mass relays, right?
Yeah, he does.
I've seen it. I have Gold stream open on YouTube so I can look at the game because I can't. Well, I'm not.
Don't you bastard!
And the gold
Bastards,
planet
don't do
goes
that.
bye-bye.
Oh, there goes my
Do that.
capital.
Don't do thing.
Which faction is Camp? Because Camp usually plays green.
No.
Oh.
I'm purple.
Yeah, Camp is not green.
No.
I am
Oh,
green.
that doesn't
Camp is like a purple. He's one
Oh
of
yeah.
the purples.
Every other game I've ever played with Camp, he always plays a shade of green.
Yeah, I always play green as well. To be fair.
Aw, you wiped out my many hunters. Why would
Or
you
can
do
I have
this,
or can
Akira?
I have this issue when we're playing that people are picking similar shades of colors and then picking the same symbol?
Yeah, we.
I'm
believe
playing
that it's been out.
console, not system alien.
Yeah.
Is that the glyph base that you're talking about?
Yeah,
very-
if you look
yeah.
at the glyph base, look at the name of it.
Ooh. That'd be a challenging wank, wouldn't it?
Just a bit.
I've renamed my Destiny Ascension
What have
appropriately.
you named your
Eh.
renamed your glyph?
It's over at
Fortunately,
Sarscop if you want to have a look at
The
it.
Destiny Ascension will
I'm
just
trying to
carry
find it.
straight through the starbase.
I'll ping it in a second, hang on.
It's very small. You'd think a mobile base would be bigger.
I'll ping the planet. There you go.
Oh, why have I got a secondary artifact for fuck's sake? It's not a culture win, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
it's
the
fine.
mobile starbase is
Wouldn't be
1100
my proudest beating, but I can.
annex DPS, so.
I think everyone's had the same.
Okay, it looks like Cast is having a bad time over here. Let's see if he's got a fleet elsewhere. If he does, then he might well be okay. Actually, it's looking pretty dicey for him. I think Cast might have fallen victim to his own hubris. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that he owns. I do note that Campus is now once again assaulting some of Aquea's worlds. But Aquea has taken so many worlds that he's significantly more powerful than Campus at this point, I would suggest, given the amount of worlds that he's now got down here as well as over here. And indeed over here. So that could be quite difficult for him. I do note that Verse he's taken over some of these planets here to give himself a little insurance. And, rather interestingly, Firebase fuck, I note that Schism is now colonising this segment of the galaxy, so he has escaped his ultimate fate over here near my worlds. That is fascinating stuff. I do think the first player to fall is likely to be Cass. Let's check.
Border security, fuck off.
Well, I mean, if you look at the position of your planet, it technically is border security.
I
that
mean,
is my camera.
that's not border security, that's border removal.
Oh, there's a gas giant here. I think I might go try and claim that one.
I just lost my...
And here comes Aquea's fleet to assault, presumably assault. Let's just check. Let's see what Aquea's fleet is going to do. Is it going to assault directly the worlds owned by Campus? I think that might be the better idea, because it's okay for him to lose a couple of these worlds. These are all the worlds that Camp has. So I think it's within his interest to actually assault. No, he's going to defend. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's going up here. Yes, this is the right decision, I suspect, on his part. We will see how that pans out. So maybe Camp will be the second player to be eliminated. Maybe not. Maybe not. But this is looking pretty dicey from various players' part. We can see that allegiance-wise, Ark is really pushing his culture quite hard around the galaxy. Yeah. This is turning into a very interesting match. A very, very interesting match. I would suggest that if Ark is able to get rid of these red ones here, then he might do okay. But of course, having two enemy fleets at the same time... Oh, look, we've got some kind of fleet from various number going in towards this mass relay. Now, who's he going to be going for? That is the question. Trident has already fallen to Aquea's fleet. Ooh. Oh, my. Alliance FTL speed is very good, you're quite right. It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble taking on Hansar. Perhaps they haven't got what they need in order to take it down. Why there's so many relays in the Mass Effect universe? They exist to travel from star system to star system, not planet to planet. Well, if you take a look, Glob, there is a mass relay around this star system, Thurum, which has got several planets around it. Over here, there is a mass relay next to Metaponto, which is a different star system, and that's the way this works because it's closer to Law. Over here, you've got the Varush star system, and this would, of course, be the Varush mass relay. This would be Freedom's Progress star system, and that is the mass relay associated with that star system. So that's why there are that many mass relays. It seems like that makes a good amount of sense to me. Over here we have... Ooh. Here we go. We can see that Campus's fleets are returning. Let's see how they do now against Aquea's fleet. I think they might do okay. They might force a retreat. They might not. Aquea really needs to be pumping out more ships and sending them to the front from his closest worlds. Yeah, in order to secure a victory, he needs more ships. Because this two-pronged assault is going to... yeah, it's going to hurt. We'll come back to that in a moment. See how we're doing over here. Okay, Hansaria is gone. Oh, looks like... yeah, looks like Carsey's going to get hurt over here as well. Yeah, at his planet, which is now called Fact. Well.
What does
Hey,
Ark now got?
Watch, you're gonna
Singularity.
You're gonna cast it on a fucking
Singularity. What does that do?
Oh, it's very powerful.
3,500 anti-ship damage.
Oh Christ.
And it bobbles your ships around like they're what is this?
Oh, don't worry, I'll show you. But Singularity is glorious.
It is
Why
broke.
have you renamed the planet fucked? For God's sake.
Because that's what it is. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, my fleet's on the way.
I'm expecting a good amount of cursing to start coming out of Schism now.
Where is Schism jumping? Like,
He jumped
just
somewhere, but I'm just gonna wipe out his planet.
If you
we're
could go up
slowly
there,
pushing
please, Mr. That you can be a defense fleet, I suppose. and then I'll
Technically,
recon on it.
can't Schism jump to the star in the middle of the map?
I mean,
Theoretically.
And
No, you
it's-
can't, because don't you have to explore it before you can link to it?
That makes sense. Then
At least I'm assuming that. I'm not. I've got no
I mean,
idea.
if not, as an escape, you can just hide in the galactic core. That seems pretty selfish, to be fair.
That seems pretty boring.
As I
I'll
said,
find a
pretty
way to.
selfish.
If you're there, I'll.
Oh, interestingly, it looks like Aquea's fleet has beaten back. Oh no, it looks like it has beaten back Campus's fleet, so Campus might be the second player to fall here. We will see. The first player to fall is, of course, Kars, which I didn't expect. He did extremely well throughout the game. Unfortunately, his fleet was destroyed at the... oh god, here we go. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be very interesting. It should have gone here, mate. Oh, Campus has resigned.
That's
Oh
fine.
no, Campus.
My fleet is destroyed. My planets will be destroyed.
Oh, okay. From campus.
Man.
Was you're killing a player, but then Schism comes in.
Well, very well played, Camp. You had a really, really strong early game there. You did extremely well, and unfortunately, I think circumstances conspired against you there, didn't they?
Yeah, Schism destroyed my plans.
Praise the Enkindlers. We've just bought another planet. People to sell drugs to.
But I have
Same.
to sleep. But I have to sleep. I have to go to bed now. I wish you luck. I wish you fun.
Okay, my
Have a
man.
good one, Campus.
See you later, camp.
Also, Various. I think we've found our next target.
Have we?
Well, who else
haven't?
was fighting Campus? Arkia. I think we should end him. So where is Schism? He's making noises like we
You
should
will
be able
never
to-
know.
He has found a way of jumping to the galactic core, hasn't he?
I don't know.
I need to DM someone.
That
He said, "Oh no!" Like
I
he
can
jumped
see
somewhere.
exactly where you are.
He's definitely jumped somewhere.
Where is he jumped, Joel?
What?
I'll sub $20 on Patreon.
You're what now?
I'll join your $20 Patreon reward.
Oh, I can't do it. No, that would compromise my integrity. I'll PM you.
Yeah, man. haha.
Don't you dare. Oh. Oh.
No, I can't say. I can't say. But
Drop
Oh,
a
I'll
threshold
stream
as well.
damn
snipe.
very-
Don't judge. I've got no integrity. I will not hesitate to stream snipe.
You know integrity.
Do any of us have integrity, really, deep down?
No. Let's see, where is it?
Are you watching my stream to work it out?
I will not. I will not show you. Fuck you.
Oh, there it is!
Alright,
No, it isn't. What? Where?
A stream snipe.
You actually stream sniped.
Do I still get that?
Wow.
Because I'm the one that's streaming, I technically told you. Do I still get that?
Well, to be fair, Gil, I'm
Okay, relax, I'm joking. I didn't
be-
actually see where it was.
To be fair, Gil, I'm streaming too, so he could be looking at my stream itself.
No, I didn't actually stream snipe. I've got no idea where you are. I'll find you the old-fashioned way.
I've
You
got a
won't.
feeling I know. I possibly know already.
No.
He said he had to PM someone, so it's probably someone
Shush.
faction. And it won't have been
Guys, I
Campus.
renamed the planet and it actually works quite well as a planet name.
What's
If
your name?
anything, I think he's jumped to
Well-
where Ark is.
Which planet? Which
Schism,
one?
Am I close?
Fuck has been really.
Go look at where the
Yeah,
left of
I've
my
seen it.
home-
It says Sozcast.
Yes, those guys.
That sounds like a kind of like a Star Wars themed planet, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that actually kind of works.
Wait, what? What have you
Cass,
been
how are you doing, by the way?
I have one planet at the moment, and
Oh, why didn't you say something? Gotta save him.
in 10 minutes I will have no planet.
Oh, we gotta save him. Come on, Various.
Whoa. Saving it would be an attack on me, so I hope you don't consider that.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that was what I was insinuating, Ark.
Oh.
Prepare
Well, that
the
would be
pressure.
a very bad decision.
To the left of Ark,
Yes.
Schism, I hope you don't intend on doing anything with that fleet, by the way.
Oh, he is in Ark's territory.
Ark's been protecting him.
I haven't been protecting you. It's sat in my star. I can't do anything about it. Well, actually,
In
I
your
can.
Wait, is he
star.
actually sat in the star?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ark.
So,
Mate, I don't recommend screwing with it.
Bastard.
Ark, I won't attack
Oh.
you.
How
Just let me
about-
kill
no.
Schism.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Those are two different. You have to go through my territory to get to him.
Yeah,
Oh, you can-
but I
you can
won't
sign
shoot
a
any of your
ceasefire.
stuff. I will sign a ceasefire. Come on, let's do
You
this.
can sign ceasefires.
I'm not going to sign a ceasefire when people have attacked me. I'm sorry.
We
what
actually
sort of
can
pushover do you think
offer-
I am?
We can offer a ceasefire. We can actually do it. Come on. Come on, Ark. Come on.
Wow, you.
Sign the ceasefire, Ark. Sign it, Ark. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. You're gonna
Wait,
want
at
to
this
sign
point-
it, Ark.
Actually, at this point, I just realized he must only have like every time he loses a ship, he cannot replace it anymore. If he's just
Who?
got the Ark.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, no.
actually, no. I may have missed a couple planets down in his home planet, his own system.
No, I'm just clearing them up.
I would,
you're
yeah,
done.
I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
about that too much. Don't worry, Don't worry, Schism. There's always loot boxes.
Oh, there is loot boxes. I forgot about that. Thank you, girl.
Oh shit.
Gulf's reaction. Oh,
You're such a good friend, girl.
I'd do my best. Remember, 20 quid on Patreon. Yeah.
I will honor my agreement.
No need.
I'm broke at the moment, but I will honor it at some point.
When at least one of us is dead. Let's see what we've got
Put a
going on.
check in
here.
your coffin.
Perfect.
I mean, every single one of my planets is completely defended, so good luck with
I
that.
warn you, I've got
It's
Celtic.
okay, I've turned away from your home.
I do warn you, I've got Celtic blood. I'll probably cash that check.
Yeah, I've got Celtic blood. Basically.
Choke on it. He's just really.
It's in a jar.
in a jar.
Yeah. Choke on.
Where's my
I
pressure?
don't think you're gonna have any planets to. Oh.
No, he can jump to any planet. It's just he's not got any planets to replenish his fleet. So every ship he loses is another ship he cannot replace.
Yeah.
I've gone Battlestar Galactica on your fucking asses.
You've got
You-
what?
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, he's the colonies. Yeah.
He's just running around doing.
As in,
nothing.
he's doomed. Oh, there goes Cass, man.
Cass has
Well,
been.
that's that.
Cass.
Cast, great fight. You
Actually,
did really
maybe
well.
We should now focus on Ark. By the way, Varys.
Oh, it's just...
I mean, look at the way this system is laid out. Who's next on this hit list?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, just a bit.
First, I want to kill Schism, though.
Don't!
Just to be fair though, as it stands, we kind of gotta go through. We kind of gotta go through Arc to get to Schism.
Well,
Why are you not going through me?
2 players with 1 stone. 2 players with 1 pressure maul.
Right, you realise that all of my planets have at least 5,000 infantry strength, right? The
Follow
lowest
the wind,
lowest
my
any of my
man.
planets have is 4,000.
Follow the wind. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. By the way, folks, if you really enjoy this stream and you really enjoy community matches of this nature, do feel free to take a look at the links in the description below. Of course, my Discord is in there. Oh, my music stopped. Let's put it on, shall we? There we go. My Discord is in there right now because we're playing Dawn of the Reapers this evening. The Dawn of the Reapers Discord is in there as well if you want to engage in community matches with them. The download link, or at least the link to the ModDB for Dawn of the Reapers is in there as well. You do, of course, require Sins of the Solar Empire Rebellion to play it. But if you like what you see, I do suggest you give it a download and have a little go on it. It's a very, very good mod. Very, very enjoyable and particularly nice if you like the Mass Effect universe. Last but not least, if you enjoy the work that I do with the Sins modding community, then well, feel free to take a look at my Patreon. I do have a Patreon, which we've just been joking about a little bit, but I should probably get a little bit serious about it. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support me in what I do, both in content creation and in modding. And if you really want to, there is a join button on the YouTube that you're watching this evening. So if you really like the work I do, you can join, become a member of the YouTube. It gives you access to a couple of bits and bobs, some fun little emojis, bits and bobs like that. Right. Let's get back into the chat now. I don't like to push myself too hard in that regard, so...
It's become solely culture stations now. Actually, these 2 garden planets are culture stations.
Right, so for scale, I've got on an asteroid a single culture station and it makes 10.5 culture. A sec.
I have...
Your culture stations, you need 5 to match that.
Yeah,
match
I
1.
do. I can do this.
Right, Schisms, you agree not to attack any of my planets here? Because that means I can move this fleet out if you agree to that. The fleet's out of
Schism,
my home
fuck him over. I'll gift you his planets.
He will lose that fight.
Attack him, Schism.
Schism, do you actually have fleets?
A fleet.
Do you mind, Cole?
Oh god, hello.
Do you mind?
Where is he?
Please go there. I want that.
Let's try and get as much of that fleet out as possible.
Let's just do this, shall we?
What is
My
it?
colony is under siege by what?
My...
What is it, go?
I couldn't say what it is.
Oh, really? You think that's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think it is.
Where am I looking?
Let's just wipe out his... Oh, we can't kill his garrisons, I forgot.
Nope.
Well, automatically raid his planets. Go for it. Have a field day, Vorcha.
That has 8,500 health.
Yeah, I've killed things with more health than that.
Yeah, but unfortunately what you don't realise is that you've exposed yourself in my territory.
I
Yeah.
found the Ark. The Ark
You
is
found it? Where is it?
It's currently over
What?
here. Did that ping work? I don't know.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
There you go. Ping it again.
Ark, we'll settle this another day.
You think we will? Do you? Is that what you think?
Oh, it's on the move again. I can see it turning. I have vision in that sun well.
Schism, you've
Fuck you.
got quite some
Where's he
staying
going now?
power
Where's he
here,
pointing?
Schism.
Where is he pointing?
Now, at this point, folks, I don't think there's actually a point in Schism being in the game, although it is quite amusing seeing him just jumping away like this. Has he left his fleet behind? No, they're moving. Let's see where he's going this time. Oh, no, don't go there. No, he's not. It looks like he's bypassing that. That's good. Let's see where he's getting to. Possibly this. Maybe there? That doesn't seem wise. Okay, looks like we're about to have quite a significant fight over here. Ark's fleet is coming in from 2 angles in order to try and attack Verse. That could be a very, very interesting fight. Aquia is on the run. Don't know where he's going to yet. But he does have quite a significant amount of ships.
A true victory is to make your enemies see they were
Oh wow,
wrong
Starman,
to
thank you so
oppose
much for the
you in
$20
first
donation.
place.
That's really...
To force
Jesus, that's not $20. $50 donation. Good
knowledge,
gravy, Starman. That's incredible. Thank you so much for that. That is a hell of a lot of money. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really lovely of you. God, that's a lot of money. Starman, I hope you are enjoying the stream. How much of the stream have you been able to see, my man? I know I sometimes stream at inconvenient times for you, don't I? Wow, that is incredible. Let's see. Let's see where the nut has gone this time. Okay, here comes the fight. Here comes the fight. Let's watch this. I think we might turn the old cinematic mode on. Looks like the Reds are jumping away, by and large. Yep, they are. Verse has decided that discretion is the better part of valor, and he is off. He's done with that. But of course, he's jumping into contention with other parts of Ark's territory. We will see. Oh, you only just got here, Starman. Thank you so much. Well, this will, of course, be available for you to view at a later date, should you choose to do so. As a full stream. I hope you enjoy it. It's been quite an interesting fight so far. We've got 2 players that have already been eliminated, and we have a third one, Schism specifically, here he is, who has almost been eliminated. He doesn't have any planets left. It's only a matter of time until he's hunted down and finished off. But because he has the Ark, which is this fine fellow here, he's not out of the game until it's gone. We will see, won't we? But yeah, it looks quite interesting, and I'm not sure what's going to happen in the great scheme of things. I do suspect that it will be quite a heck of a fight. If Aquia and Ark, if they kind of join up in a loose alliance to fight off Verse and Various Number, then we could be in for a heck of a fight. However, if Ark and Aquia choose not to ally with each other in any way, then perhaps they'll both be whittled down individually. We will have to see. Good night, SD. Looks like we've got another fight going on over here. Looks to be a minor one. I do warn you, you're probably going to want a nice cup of tea and maybe some biscuits or something, because we have been going for just about 2.5 hours now, Starman. Does Schism have anything that can colonise? No. Schism really is out of the game in all but name. And I suspect... Oh, what's going on here? Ah, he's trying to draw him in because there is... Oh, look at this. Now, this is an interesting tactic. We, of course, have a starbase here, which is the Purgatory class prison ship, and he has an entire fleet here. So he's trying to draw Ark in and break him. That is the intent here. Let's see if Ark falls for it. Will he? Doesn't look like it, does it? Looks like Ark is wise to what he's trying to do. Very well done there, Ark. Oh, there goes Schism again. Now, the next question is, what is Aquia doing? Aquia is he's just taking some more planets, minding his own business. I think what he really needs to do is he needs to start attacking the enemy. He's not doing that at the moment, and I think without doing so, then it's going to place him in a difficult position. Some of Ark's fleet has come over here. Perhaps all of it will be. Let's see if all of it is going to go. No, just some. That looks like it's going to be an assault fleet that goes towards these worlds here. Will it? Maybe not. Maybe they're just setting up defensive positions. So purely from a colonizing standpoint, I believe, although I could be wrong, that Aquia has the most planets at the moment. I presume he's got quite a strong economy as well. Coming in second, well, it's toss-up between Ark and Verse. Not sure which has more planets. I'm going to take a guess that it's Ark. Maybe not, actually. We will see. Proof's in the pudding, ultimately, isn't it? We will see who wins. Oh, wow. Look at that. The Newton-class heavy carrier, level 10. Wow. Aquia has got some powerful ships there. Maybe he's thinking about going for the Ark here. Maybe not. Oh, I still really don't know who's going to win this. Hello. That's a starbase coming in towards Hyber, or Eber. And then I think the rest of the fleet is going to jump in. Let's see what this starbase does now. I think it's probably going to turn around and run. Although it may not do. Is the rest of the fleet going to come in on top of it? Yep, they're getting ready. This could be a pivotal battle. But the starbase has already gone down. That is going to make a difference in this fight. Enough of a difference? We don't know. Are they going to push forward? Is it happening? They're certainly mostly in position. And you can see the Ark is now assaulting various colonies belonging to Verse. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's quite a lot of hunters over here. Good planetary assault detachment over here, so that could be very interesting later on in the game. Turn up at exactly the wrong time or the right time. Still quite surprised by how passive Aquia is being. There's a lot of work he could do, should he choose to. Good amount of hunter light carriers making their way past this fleet here. Let's see how the players are getting on.
Oh, what was this?
What?
Oh, I'm stupid. It was a ship.
How are you getting on, fellas?
We discovered a new exploit that we can totally abuse.
Oh, good.
We think.
You know, they said purgatories, only one can be in a gravity well at once.
Well,
No, it's not only one to be gravity well, it's the only.
that tends not to be true.
Yeah.
No, yeah, tends to be a bit glitchy.
So,
It might
just
be
gonna
that you
swarm
just,
him.
It might only be when it's under. Oh no, it isn't.
How many shipyards do you think you need? Jesus Christ.
Oh, we can only have 3.
Oh, 3 built in the same gravity well, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
We'll send them in 3 at a time.
You can't send them in 3 at a time. You can only send.
Huh?
Purgatory.
Oh, yeah.
You can only send like 1 at a time. Once they leave the gravity well, they become subjects to regular boss, I think.
Nope.
Wait, seriously?
I can have them to move in a group.
Oh.
Well, that seems to that's a Sin's mechanic fuck up, really, more than anything else.
Probably yeah, since stuff.
I think maybe they made it 3 so that you could, because if there was the mass relays, it would mean you couldn't move the purgatories through the mass relay, which is terrible. So.
And what? The mass relays count as 2 purgatories?
No, the mass relays count as a starbase.
So if you could only have 1 starbase in each thing, you couldn't. Where are you? Oh, over there.
Possible.
Okay. Yeah. How disappointing.
There is an exploit involving wormholes.
We don't have any of those in DTR yet.
No, I know. But that's...
there will only ever be 1 wormhole in DTR.
Very good.
Isn't that the Omega Relay?
Yes, the Omega Relay will be cast as a wormhole, and it will be the only one in the entire game. And then the Reaper IFF tech will allow you to, or the Collector Cerberus Omega Expedition will allow you to go through it. And obviously the Reapers will just be able to go through it. So you need an artifact, a technology from Cerberus, or to be the Reapers in order to use that wormhole. That is the plan.
Cool.
Still watching Schism bouncing around.
Is he still doing his thing?
Stop! Forget about.
It's okay, Schism. I'm giving you money now. I'm funding your regrowth efforts.
There is no regrowth. He hasn't got a colony ship.
That's the plan. That's the point.
Well,
He's just gonna have
yes and
infinite
no.
money.
It's spite, Gullet, spite.
He's now my bank.
Oh, there goes Cars.
Oh!
Wait, you left a dreadnought down here.
Yeah, he left a siphon near one of my systems, but I don't really care about that.
Why was
It's
it?
1 dreadnought, it's not a problem.
It's level 5. That's cool.
I think I'm thinking about this the wrong way. I should offer my services. So basically, I'm the only one left with an arc in the game. So if someone's to give me a planet, I will
here's all the culture
distract their
stations.
enemy for them.
Yes, that's where the culture stations are.
Let's just kill this and deal with the problem then.
Oh, but my culture. Don't you want to learn more about the majestic blood pack culture?
No, I don't.
Or how they chop the heads off of Vorcha? No?
No.
Disappointing. Also, like how Arceus just been sitting in his corner of the galaxy, perfectly minding his own business. Except for when he wiped out campus. So.
I'd actually, I mean, based on what I can see, I'd call it more spreading like a rash.
Spreading like a rash. Should we better scratch it? Also, Various, that would end extremely poorly. Let's do it.
Do you know that scratching rashes never end well?
It ends very well. For the rash. This is gonna go so badly.
I know.
But somebody else wants to play with me, so may as well.
That's disgusting.
This will go out in a bang, yeah?
You're gonna suicide one of your ships, your fleet, into my main fleet.
No. Going to suicide both our fleets into your...
For fuck's sake.
What?
Now, Aquia, attack them all!
No! What? Where's he gone? By the way, I've got like 50 hunter light carriers ready to assault his base. Let's do this.
Nice.
Is your fleet? Hurry up, Various.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Right, Mr.
Hurry up.
One... Oh, this is gonna be glorious.
Gull, you may want to spectate this.
I'm having a look already. I'm right there.
Hurry up, Various.
This'll be fun.
Various.
Yes, my fleet is en route.
On route faster, please.
I'm looking.
There it is. It's literally just arrived.
Is that it?
Boom! Singularity. There we go.
What did
Have
you
a nice
just-
day.
Is that my glyph mobile base? You took 7,000 shield off it. Why would you do this?
What are all those fighters doing? Where are they going?
Where?
Go! Look at the center of the look at the center of the grabbing well. Are you singularity? This is surveying ability.
I just see a little frigate.
Come
Oh,
on,
Lord.
come on, level up the other ones, level up the other ones, come on, do it, come on.
Focus the Siberians.
I don't understand anything that's occurring. Where are those fighters going?
It's a surveying ability, don't worry, it's a surveying ability.
The Sabine can push fighters, can they?
No, I can group ships together and fighters get swung out into dark space, it's hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah, oh, it's level 5. Shit, bollocks, I need level 6 ones.
What are you thinking, Ark? What do you think your chances are against these two fleets?
Pretty decent, to be honest with you.
Yeah, his chances are pretty likely to win. That's why we suicided.
Oh.
Yeah. At this point, it's we figure it's game over. May as well just go out and play Zagori, you know.
That's a carrier. I would like to target, but I can't.
But it looks fucking amazing.
I suppose now you're doing that, I will do this.
Yeah, he does have 2 fleets.
Here comes the Destiny extension.
Go, let me
No, I'm
explain
just
this.
gonna build reinforcements.
The way the singularity is coded, it does too much damage, and it's coded like shit because it hits all targets.
It's like shit.
Ranging from fighters to titans, it affects all targets and does 3,600 base damage.
I love it.
It's been
Did Max invade and code it, perchance?
I have no idea. It's been addressed, but we haven't fixed it yet.
We've talked about it, but we haven't fixed it.
Well, one of the things we discussed that we kind of adjusted was the Ceres, because the Ceres is...
They're not leveling up to level 6 and it makes me sad.
Good.
The Ceres has over a 1k damage main gun in the public build, so it hits really hard.
That's why I banned it.
And it also can take ships over.
All ships. The basic ability can take over dreadnoughts.
Come on, advance, just get in and deal damage.
It's like the only ship that can actually compete against the Reapers, because you can just steal the Reaper ships.
Yeah.
One of his Siberians may go down.
The other tankier ships in the entire capsule fleet, so good luck
Yeah.
with that.
Well, I mean, one of them is already dead, so.
Hopefully you focus the right one.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Level 5. Focus to
Go,
level
watch this,
5.
watch this, watch this, watch this. Come on. Turn. Here we go.
Where's his level 6 one?
It's right in the center.
Bye!
God damn it.
Oh, there it is,
Right
yeah.
here.
Oh, so much money. Just keep building, repairing ships. Replace the losses.
I need one to get up to like 6. Like.
I haven't got the
so.
foggiest about who's winning this.
Not the way. You'd think, looking at the still standing fleet sizes, it would be us, but it really isn't.
No, his ships are much more quality than ours. Also, I lost my glyph base.
No, I've got far less ships than you.
Wait, no, I didn't. You haven't killed it yet.
Wait, is your glyph still up?
Yeah, Glyph's still going.
He's pew-pewing away.
I can't see your glyph, I can see mine.
It's right in the
Mine's
middle
not
of a
taking
battle.
any damage, actually. Mine's taking no damage whatsoever. Yes, go glyph. Blow them to hell with your Thanix cannons, boy. Alright, he's lost his level 6 Siberian now.
We may
Yeah,
actually
I'm
win this.
No, you will, because it fucking Sabaeans didn't level up, the dickheads. And it annoys me that they didn't, because they fucking should do.
The starbase is sitting there with 1100 DPS on its broadside between both sides of its ship, doing
What's
non-stop
Starbase?
damage.
Starbase?
I love how the glyph, how small it is by comparison to a live ship.
It's like the Quinu, isn't it?
Right, change of plans. If we need ships fast,
God.
do it that way.
Barely lost any fleet cap. What is this? Have you actually been killing stuff?
Yeah.
You sure?
I've been waiting for my Sabaeans to level up, but they fucking haven't, and it's really annoying me.
Boy devils, target the Sabaeans. Live ships have carrier armor, don't they?
Yep.
Phoenix is live ships.
Yeah, sounds good. Shit, I'm gonna go hit that other Siberian with my...
I am vorching the shit out of his home planet right.
Are you?
Yeah.
Not gonna work.
Did you make it to his own planet?
I went around him.
Oh, that's why you... Huh.
And
Oh.
then Acquia just fucking turn up with a fucking fleet of Newtons.
Wait, what? Where's Acquia?
The other side. Yeah,
Oh.
that's relay.
Oh no, the glyph mobile base. I'll just build another one.
And that's the new ones. Nope. Oh, good, all your fighters are there. Target that, please.
Go on, Acquia.
Oh, God.
Acquia, get into the brawl. They're at Heba.
Yep, he just activated his other side. He's just got his other singularity.
He got another singularity.
Yeah, he's got another Siberian.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Go on, Acquia. You know you want to.
Production heat complete. I don't fucking think so. I might have actually outrun my ship production though. I've spent a lot of resources on this.
Oh my capital ships. There's someone in the middle of all this mess. Please. What the
Right,
Oh,
actually,
my
I'm gonna
void
need you to
devils
just
are
like
dead.
move out of the way if you wouldn't mind. No, good.
I thought
love
that's
that,
Siberian.
Sorry? Yeah, focus the way.
Acquia, you've gone the wrong way. There was a fight to be had.
I think because I was attacked.
Hey, do you want to know how much of a dick I can be? Where's your glyph? No, they've automatically already used it.
Look at your purgatory just sitting in there.
I know, it's been there from like the start. It's great.
Probably all my quarrying ships are dying.
The purgatory has been sat there. The thing is, as soon as he takes that purgatory out, I can just throw another purgatory in.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, but unfortunately, what you haven't realised is that I've let your fleet get damaged to the point then of no return, which means that when this fleet arrives,
Oh god.
Oh dear. A disaster.
Ah,
Better
that
get building
fleet.
more ships.
hello.
What is my strongest cap? Oh.
I'm gonna suggest we focus all fire on that thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're not gonna kill it, so
May as well do some damage, yeah?
honestly, we'd be more likely to wipe out its supporting fleet.
Oh, this is. I don't know, Gold. Do you think I should commit suicide?
Yes.
Join us, Akia.
Do it.
Have a
What
big
was that,
three-way
Gold?
brawl.
Go to where?
Titan is now level 2, thank you.
Heba.
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 Yeah.
Thessia.
Come on.
It's off
What is
Sparrow.
That doesn't help.
I can't ping. I'm
Whose
afraid.
territory is it in?
It's in
Mine.
the
Whose
arc.
territory is it in?
It's arcs. There's like a cluster of planet. There's like 3 clusters around it.
It's a mass relay.
There's culture all around it. It's the Heba relay. If that helps.
Oh. And you're fighting Hito. Hito?
Hiba.
Hito? Hiba.
How can it be so
What?
difficult to find it?
Oh, you're fighting in Hiba, not Hito.
Yeah.
Yeah, really? I don't believe you.
We may kill his Destiny Ascension. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe. It's got a lot of Shiori aggregators.
You might kill it.
Unlikely, but it's a possibility.
He'll probably just build another one, to be fair.
Oh god, my feet's so slow. Like, the arc itself travels fast, it's not taking forever.
Join us, Schism, yeah.
Wait, is the arc jumping in?
The arc, that wouldn't be good.
Oh, yeah, we're actually gonna take them to Destiny. We're gonna take the Destiny out.
Oh, I think my glyph is finished.
Your glyph? Where is your... I think your glyph's been out for the last few minutes, mate.
Oh, no, it hasn't. No, it's not finished yet.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh, you're building it.
Right, start using stasis, please. Let's just fucking dick the cunts. Use stasis.
I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. Holy hell.
Yeah. It's been a match.
It's been a fun...
Yeah, it was fun.
My plan is to stay jumping until everyone else quits.
Well, that needs to die, as does that.
Let's,
Oh,
hang
I
on,
see
let's,
what's happening. Okay, Aquia, really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna do that?
Oh, there goes the Destiny.
Is he gone?
Yeah, Destiny's dead.
Whee!
Look at that explosion.
Oh, yeah. And,
Your glyph is still there.
my glyph has been there uncaring of everything for ages. I don't know if Ark just ignored it, or if Ark hasn't realized it's been there the entire time.
No, I've ignored it.
It's our only
Come on,
Thanix, so...
Oh, come
If you don't
on,
want me to,
level up.
I'll oblige, don't worry.
Come on. Come on, Alassa, level up.
Well, actually, that is a good point. Kill that first, please. If all my fucking surveillance don't stasis it, I have a good opinion. Although stasis is actually probably the most useful thing they could do to it.
Ah, you actually stasis, mate. You stasis the Alara, I hate you.
Fine, let me stasis the glyph for you.
Don't do that as well.
Apparently I can't target titans with it. That's fucking gay.
Heavens, Brad.
Well.
Come on. Hit level 6! Give him a taste of his own medicine. There's no way that Alara lives. Aggravated.
That will do 17 of those, please. Oh my, so surveillance dropped to level 5, that's nice.
Yeah. Where's my purgatories go? Oh, there they are.
So I take it the game is going well then.
It's going.
Going, yeah.
Oh.
It's going, gone. There's another ship of mine.
How many stasis do I have left on my surveillance? I reckon it's quite a bit. No, there we go, there's another one.
So close! It's...
Good.
I'm doing well.
Come on. No! God damn it, the one chance I had.
What was it?
Oh.
Your glyph?
I'm stasising his his Asa
Oh.
That's it.
to the point where he can't use it. It's funny as shit.
It's level 5, dude.
Yeah, I can't use it anyway.
So close, man. It's literally on 2000 to 2300 XP, dude.
Not good enough.
Clearly not. Got so close.
But in the end, it don't even matter.
Oh god.
Oh, hello, glyphs. No, they're purgatories even. All of the purgatories.
Let's do this.
Check how many alloys I have.
Your allies mean nothing.
They're actually
compared
dead.
to the
They're why your
purgatory.
cruisers are all dead.
Are they?
Yeah, broadside damage, hundreds of it.
Yeah, 200 then each.
Yeah, I've got 190, yeah, 200 broadside damage each alloy. Probably the most cost-efficient ship in the fleet. I've already killed like 8 Nefranes, which is funny. Did I ever take that? I did.
Wait, that's... Huh, I have a planet with a protein sphere on it. Okay.
Yeah, kill that. Just pile the laser. Move order so everyone is on top of it too. Fire! Bye!
No! God damn it, it was so close! Did it?
And still the glyph lives.
Yeah, have you not seen there's also a harsh shell there as well?
Yeah, out on the outside. Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that glyph is could be considered lived anymore.
No, indeed
it's
not.
no longer live. It's no longer a live.
I've got 36 alloys in that fleet now.
How do you actually counter those?
Spinals.
You don't.
Spinos.
Geth. Lots of Geth.
Oh, sets it.
Oh, I've been watching a hell of a fight this evening, Set. It's looking good.
Yeah, no, the cruiser army, yes, you need spinals to counter them. Spinals for Danix.
I'm
Bye, Purgatory.
Oh, you mon.
Oh look, all my surveyors now level 6.
What does that mean? Oh wait, no, all your oh god, no.
All of the surveyors in that fleet are now level 6.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Every single
Spicy.
one.
Dear god.
That is, hold on, let me count. That is 7 singularities.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Arg Wins. How can we help you?
I don't bloody believe it.
At this point, he can just kite you.
I absolutely don't believe it.
What do you believe?
Look at the harsh out. Look at the harsh. It's been stated into a singularity. Look at it. Go on, look at the harsh out. It's a really pretty picture.
Where am I looking?
The harsh out in the fight system. In the system.
He looks okay.
Before it dies.
He's still going by.
So what you're saying is it's broken.
Wait, what's stasis? What has stasis?
Stasis completely freezes the ship. Invulnerable. Sublight engines disabled. Maneuvering engines disabled. Regeneration disabled. And weapons disabled.
What do you have that gives stasis?
Surveillance.
Oh. So they're
Barret.
just better So they're just better versions of the Alasa then?
Yeah. So they get barrier status and singularity.
Great.
Yeah.
What's going down, Tribbles?
Oh, I crashed.
I crashed as well.
Oh no.
Who used
As
ability?
the fight is won.
Who used an ability?
Various, no!
What?
I didn't crash, so I'm still here.
Well, thanks so much,
You
Nicole.
left me alone.
I'm sorry, but I crashed.
I did not die. I did not die.
Well done,
Like, I was colonizing planets out of Acria. You know.
Although,
I
I hate to have to tell you that. I hate to have to tell you this, Schism, but after all the effort you made, the second that you left the game, your AI just went, "Nah, I don't want to do this," and gave up.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna give Versac taste of his own medicine, and I'm gonna build all of the culture stations on Fel Prime where he put his.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna spec it into high tech.
I'm just gonna open the stream up and watch what's going down.
Oh, it's gonna take a while to do, but
Where's
it should be right.
where'd you put the stream?
I do not like this plan.
Oh, there you put the stream.
In fact,
Oh,
I think I'll kill them all.
Oh no! Now my Undaunted have overload as well. Yay!
So, I've just got to talk to the chat actually. Ooh. So during the course of that entire battle, basically, oh yes, speaking of that, there's the explosion. Quietly and confidently, Aquia has been just clearing out various various worlds from this general area, and he's been expanding his own empire. He now has the single largest empire by a very good amount. Does that mean he's going to win? No. But it does look quite nice for him when you take everything that's gone on into account. I suspect, taking a look at it, that Versenach, he's going to lose these planets in fairly short order, and then he'll have a very small amount of planets in order to try and rebuild his fleet. It might end up as Ark versus Aquia. Might do so. We will see. We will see. I do note that the Warlord Dreadnought and various other bits and bobs are coming back to try and defend, but is that going to be enough? I find that highly doubtful, given the huge amount of vessels that Aquia has here. Wow, look at that. Damn. Right, let's get back into the chat. Okay.
Status. They were
Singularity.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fair enough.
41 frames.
You have no idea how close it was to getting to level 6, though. Like, if you hadn't noticed, would you have just left it alone?
Although fucking thingy's going around my Versat's still going around my home system with a bunch of hunters, so. But I've got so many planets. It's irrelevant. I've got so many planets. It's just not even.
Yeah. Well.
So what you're saying is Echo needs to fix it.
No, that's cancelled expansion. This is just I've played the game properly.
Echo, you need to fix this.
Echo's
I lost the game. Fix it.
He's not here right now.
Girl, did you see that I was going back to colonizing those same worlds again?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's why I was saying I don't believe it.
So basically,
You've got a little bit quiet. Can you get closer to your mic?
I went to what?
You've gone very quiet.
Oh, that's because I'm on the iPad right now. My internet also failed at the same time. I've had some problems with me just losing today.
Oh, I see. Well, there we go. It sounds better now.
Yeah, it should be. But yeah, I basically went to attack Aquia from some of their worlds. Then I went back to those worlds which Aquia was in the middle of colonizing and just took them again. I renamed Andromeda to ignore me.
Well, it worked because everybody ignored you. From that point onwards.
You guys are too busy fighting. I just went into the
I've been kind of like watching what you're up to off and on, wondering if you'd ever colonize anything.
Would he return again?
Basically, I was playing Grand Theft Auto. I was waiting for the heat to cool down, and then I could go back to what I was doing.
Fair enough.
I was playing Grand Theft Auto.
Me, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna big battle."
More cruisers, more. I demand to rebuild my fleet, slowly but surely.
And yeah, I don't think you guys realize.
You have no idea how expensive building a council fleet is.
But you can colonize worlds with the Ark. So as long as you have the Ark, like, you are not dead at all.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no. The Ark,
the Ark and the Centurion can both colonize worlds because the Centurion's infantry blade can be used on neutral planets, which means it basically wins.
I see.
and it also bombards planets, so you can, you know, take stuff back. And that's what I was doing with my fleet.
Plus, with the Ark, there's really nowhere you can't go.
Anyway,
Although one of
I'm
the
gonna
issues
go
with the Ark
now, I
is
think.
that if you want to jump a fleet with the Ark will go ahead of them.
Well, that's really a sins issue. So I'm gonna spin this right back at you.
And there's a fleet to deal with the Azades, which will probably be a bit To be honest, that fleet of Azadians probably give me more trouble than your entire other fleet. Does yours need to get the taunt that the Frames do?
Nope.
I think they do.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, they do. The volatile tech are.
Oh, they get volatile take armor.
Yeah, and they do.
Do you guys want a sneak peek at what the UI will look like with our next release?
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
No,
Well,
we don't.
I mean, Guy, you've already seen it, but sure.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you lads.
Schism, why do you hurt me so?
All right, my man. You have a good one, man.
All of the singularities at the same time. That's...
Schism, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to. In general. Schism, are we friends?
Hmm?
Are we friends?
What?
Can I count you as a friend?
It's a trap.
I know it is.
Let's set everything as a trap.
If I say yes, that's what Distance 2 is.
No.
Okay, Johnny. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming because I'm getting a bit tired now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's late.
Ooh, stream for life. Who needs sleep?
Well, you know. I need my beauty sleep. Have you seen me?
No.
An enemy Titan has been detected.
I don't know how late it is for everybody else, but it's like 2 in the morning here
Where do you live?
in the Netherlands.
Okay. See ya.
Build more Genevas. Build more Genevas.
Schism's weird. He's cool, but he's weird.
Yeah, so there's a planets that fucking hunter grid. Ugh.
Let's see how we're doing over here. Ooh. So these Azadis, how do they differ from the Nifranes?
I have not specifically. You have to ask set for the stats.
I am not the stats.
I was going to say, I probably need to ask Echo for the stats, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
My mother dropped me on my head as a kid and it made me some.
I can say the general trend with the mercs is less health, more damage. Is a general trend, but
Tribble says he's currently playing against the Star Trek mod for Sins. Good stuff, Tribble. Which one are you playing? Let's take a look over here. See that you're still taking a lot of difficulty from the Void Devils and co.
well, I haven't dealt with them yet, Goal. I've sort of just left them to it because I've got like 4 systems, so it's like, well, if I lose one, I can just go back and recolonize it, can't I? So.
Oh, hello.
I've just dealt with his little Azadius thing, so my fleet's now heading over that direction anyway. So, although Acquia is apparently now there.
He's got a fleet.
He does, and he's sort of been left alone the entire game.
That's not entirely true. He did have quite a difficult early game.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. In fact, they're the early combat that I was disappearing for. He was involved in all of those, and in fact, his home cluster it took a hell of a beating initially, but he expanded faster than. Oh God, I can't remember the other player's name. I feel terrible. Campus, thank you. Yeah, he took a hell of a beating from Camp early on, but
that is a lot of Londons.
He expanded elsewhere, and Camp didn't, which ultimately, eventually gave him the upper hand, and he was able to take Camp out.
Oh, great! Now the AI's attacking me with all their single ship shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Kill that. I've just been building Genevas like non-stop because they're cheap and easy to field. So.
What are you playing, Alliance?
No, Council.
No.
Genevas are like the cheapest thing I have next to Alaros, so. Although my culture is now over like most of the galaxy, which is mildly amusing.
It is. Culture spam.
We just build culture. We haven't needed to build anything else. We're just going right culture. So.
Oh, cheeky glyph.
Is there a glyph there? Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, Accu's heading that direction as well, is he? Oh, I don't have a fleet to really beat Accu at the minute, or unless I.
Could put you in a,
killing.
that could put you in a challenging position. Oh, looks like
I've got a fleet there, but it's not got any dreadnoughts in it, which is.
Looks like we've got quite a fight on the go here, maybe. Though I don't know. I don't know who, if anybody, Aquia is friends with at this point.
Nobody. He's not friends with anyone. Sure, that ain't my ally.
Well, I mean, God, I don't even notice what my tactic for defeating Versenact in that little system is going to be out-culture him from Felprime. Oh, I found the Leviathan at this, another Reaper relic, great. Well, that actually is very useful for me, so it's fair enough.
Shepherd Commander.
But I'm just gonna culture that system to eternity.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Don't know where he's gone with that fleet. Let's go down to Medicos. Medicos. There's 5 culture stations producing 71 culture. Yeah, this is what I talk about the count that's not even finished yet. That's, yeah, council for you. So that system should be mined quite quickly. Well, thank you. I do like having Dreadnought standing by. Generally useful.
Oh,
the lag.
When I zoom in on the glyph. So many shield impacts.
What shields?
Why? Now let's go for my systems. God damn it. Still got the AI going around my main system. It looks like they've left now. No, they've gone to Ontaron. Dickheads.
Oh, I'll tell you what, folks. I feel like I'm in this for the long run. I want to see how this ends, and I want you guys to see how this ends. But I'm afraid, chat, you're going to have to give me a couple of minutes because I absolutely positively need a cup of tea. So, so give me a couple of minutes, chat, and I will be right back, and we will continue watching to see who is the ultimate victor. All victors. I don't know. Is Allied Victory on?
No.
The ultimate victor.
Allied Victory is not on.
Jeez, you masochist. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
That's the fun part. It's like they can be allied, but it's never going to last.
Yes. Hey, folks, we are back. And how are we all doing? Are the battles going well?
I've killed that little hunter group that was roaming around.
Oh, that's good.
The monster. They were having so much fun pillaging their carts.
Right, fucking close to main accelerator range, please, guys. We've got auxiliaries, please use them.
Excuse the strange sounds, I'm trying to open a packet.
That's your fucking fault. Pardon my French.
So, given that we've got set here, I can ask you a load of questions. I know you like it. You love it, really.
I don't know if I have answers for you.
Of course you do. Just lie if you don't. It'll be fine. So, I gather you are in the middle of undertaking a pretty significant piece of work in order to improve the visuals of the mod at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Specifically in terms of the UI. Now, the UI as it stands, visually, it looks quite nice to me. I like it. From a style standpoint. But one thing that we've, several mod teams recently have kind of learned is that you can make a lot of your buttons a lot bigger. Which means you can give them a lot more detail, and you can kind of you can make it more, I suppose, a more enjoyable display to look at, rather than something that's simply functional. And that's, you're rolling with that pretty hard, aren't you?
Yeah, I went about as big on the buttons as humanly possible.
Yeah, I like it. I've seen a couple of sneak peeks, if you like. Set's good enough to give me access to his some of his dev chats, which lets me see some in progress stuff. Have you shown that to the general public at all yet?
Yeah, you should put a sneak peek out so you can. It should be in general.
Ah, there you go, folks. So, if you guys want to see the sneak peek, I can't show it to you unfortunately at the moment because I'm in game, and it won't let me do it. It'll get angry if I try and show it to you. What you want to do is you would be well placed to join the Dawn of the Reapers Discord. If you check the links in the description below, then the Dawn of the Reapers Discord will show up there for you. It's the first or second link.
It is renamed Prolific Studios now. Go.
Okay.
Because we started on our Shattered Accords mod, we renamed it to Prolific Studios.
All right, weirdos. The Prolific Studios Discord, which hosts Dawn of the Reapers, is
Damn right it does.
in the links in the description below, so do check it out. I suspect that you'll enjoy it. You'll find a like-minded community, most of whom are Mass Effect fans, except for me.
Heresy, goal, heresy.
I do like Mass Effect.
Yeah, didn't you say you always boned the? Didn't you say you always boned the core?
Always the Corian, yeah.
Bold move.
Tally's cool.
I do like my blue women though.
See, I don't like the Asari. They've got something untrustworthy about them.
That's just you're paranoid.
Yes.
See, and it's just see the thing is it's not just the Azari. It's like it's any sci-fi universe. It's always the blue or green women.
So that's just a bit strange.
Why not both?
Yeah,
Listen.
well, you kind of have to be a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal to undertake a project like this. So.
Yeah, there is.
Seth, don't fuck anything that can penetrate you with that hair. Just, no.
I don't know, man.
That could be kind of fun.
Nope.
You're not up for a bit of pegging then?
No.
Christ.
This just went NC-17 real fucking quick.
I know what I'm about, and
you're no longer safe for advertisers.
As if I ever was.
Demonetized.
There's the overload. Lovely stuff.
Given the amount of F-bombs the entire chat has been dropping this evening, I suspect that things wouldn't have gone well in that regard anyway.
Yeah, guys, watch your fucking language. There could be fucking kids watching.
I sincerely hope they're not doing that.
I don't want to build a Ravager, even though it's worse in every way.
Do it.
Do it.
I will actually. So the shit thing big.
Yeah, I've also found, Gull, and you guys may be particularly interested in this over at AOTF, is that almost every element of a UI can be faction specific, and that's what I'm doing. Is I'm making every UI almost faction specific.
Yeah, we chose not to do that. We chose to make it a little bit more generic because it cut down on the amount of work.
Yeah, but your Klingon UI looks like a Federation UI, and I can understand the ease. I guess it is generic enough to pass, but as a huge Klingon buff, I don't know.
It's not really supposed to look like a Federation UI or Klingon UI. That's why it's grey as opposed to blue. Yeah, we just kind of we decided that we wanted it to be kind of like a holographic style display, like a catch-all. as if you were playing retrospectively.
I get the appeal. I see that it would significantly cut down on time. I'm just one of those really anal art guys.
I think the thing that we didn't like is ultimately, I think we like for Star Trek Armada 3, there's 2 of the UIs that I like. Everything else I hate.
Which ones do you like?
I ended up quite liking the Romulan one and, believe it or not, the Borg one.
It's been a while since I played STA3.
The others I just didn't like because they felt very 90s. And part of that's down to location and part of that's down to design.
Part of that's also down to that besides Discovery, which has no real UI references, Star Trek was 90s. It was quintessentially 90s.
But we could have updated it, and we could have come up with a new concept that would have worked quite nicely. If you look at some of the modern stuff going on for, like, particularly the Romulans, that you see in there's a HD remake that they've done of certain scenes from DS9 with the Romulans, and they have really nicely done moving images. And it just looks absolutely fantastic the way that it's portrayed, and you think, damn, if we could have done something that slick, that's the kind of UI that I would want. And I'd much rather have a clean and tidy UI than something that is like the Klingon UI ended up, which I feel there's too much colour in there in STA3. I feel like it draws the eye away from where it's supposed to be.
Well, not to be one of those guys, but I do offer my services.
I'm sorry?
I said I do offer my services in UI building if you're looking for somebody to go over your Klingon UI.
I mean, I wouldn't be averse to it. I admit, although I defer to the rest of the team when it comes to visual stuff, I just do code. That's all I do. So.
Because I'm just, portfolio building. I always like more. Because unfortunately, my portfolio consists of, I think, 2 or 3 gold ships, 50 Mass Effect ships, and I think 4 or 5 ships from the Expanse. So.
I'm gonna head off now, guys.
All right, my man. You sleep well.
And I'm not gonna surrender.
No! What?
You've got to surrender, because otherwise this game's gonna go on for fucking hours.
I lied. Here you go.
Thank you.
Who surrendered?
Versnack.
My.
Red.
Okay, so it's pink versus blue.
Oh, we're the only people that's left. Oh, great.
Before I left, though, I destroyed your Fel Prime. It was really pissing me off.
What, the 71 culture a second?
Yeah, there's no culture a second coming off it now.
Yeah, but my culture is sitting in there because you can't push it out now, so have fun.
There is actually culture stations there. It will be pushed out eventually.
It's council culture, mate. It's council culture. But I am at minus 100% culture resistance at the minute. Oh no, I'm not, because I lost ownership of them. So I'm only at minus 50% banter.
Oh, bugger. I bit myself in the ass there.
Yeah, I've only got 1 artifact now.
Anyway, have a good one, lads.
Okay, good night, my friend. Thank you very much for joining this. It's been fun.
Indeed, it has. Glad you found you.
So go. I think I'm gonna play this the end it as quickly as possible way, and I've parked my fleet exactly where Acquia has to come out of. So this should be fun.
I was going to say, why don't you guys have a big old fight, and then whoever wins that battle, call that one the winner.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna normally do, but
you guys both happy to do that? Is Acquia in the chat? Is he hiding?
Yeah, I'm here. I can tell you I definitely have the resources late, but I don't want to stick around and rebuild it every few minutes.
I think
if we manage to get
if
momentum
we stick around, it's gonna be like another 5 hours of since. So.
I'm not interested in playing for another 5 hours against.
No, neither am I. So.
Let this be your final battle.
Hold on, let me just micro some stuff. You should be off forecast. Forecast.
It was verse. It was.
What did he say?
He said, "Good game, lads. Well played."
Yeah.
Then he says, "Sorry, Schism." He's not sorry.
Silly Schism. Tricks are for kids.
I think that should do. Oh, these guys are leveled up. Lovely. So that's probably quite useful to have.
That's a good tactic, Aquia. God, your ships are really spread out.
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have them on loose fleet formation, so I cover as much ground as possible. So I find that killing enemies is generally reliant on swarming them and sort of getting around all their little defensive points, especially with the fleet composition I've got. My ships benefit a lot from just being mixed in with the enemy, so that's sort of what I'm going for.
Okay. Let's watch this gloriousness. Whoa, there it is.
Oh, his fleet's arrived, has it? This is going to end really, really brutally for some people.
Painfully. The word you're
This,
looking for.
please.
The singularity.
Yep.
Let this be our final battle.
It also, yeah, so just get rid of the fighters.
So you guys find mod entertaining.
Yes, I do. It's fun.
It was good to see. It was good to see so many people in here today. So they usually don't get a turnout that good, especially for the improv 2 games.
Yeah, it's worked out quite nicely. I've certainly enjoyed this. I didn't expect to be streaming for 3.5 hours this evening, but here we are.
Well, as I tell you so many times, Go, fun is
Compulsory.
compulsory.
This is the policy of the DO2R dev team. Fun is indeed compulsory.
Yeah, compulsory.
You running, Aquia?
Well,
I think he's luring you into a Roman pincer maneuver.
Maybe.
He's definitely going for the correct ships.
I mean, I'm mostly just auto-targeting. I don't even know to do it.
That, please. Where are the capital ships? It's got Athens. I need you guys to sort of close in fleet coordination. Tight. Something like that will do. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Please close to range. Yeah, it's taking out Stebans, so good targeting there. not ships you want to leave out.
No. Trouble is, you've got those live ships which last a long time in combat as well, haven't you?
Well, they don't last a long time in combat if they're targeted, but they are very dangerous. So they're glass cannons if ever there was one. I'm also overloading all of their ships. Like I've got debuff abilities going, and I've got sort of.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so. His ships are not quite enjoying the engagement, I don't think.
Oh.
Enemy Titan construction has been initiated.
I was gonna say, it looked like various number ships had turned up for a moment there. Then promptly changed their mind.
Yes. My feet keep trying to reform. Stop it. Kill ships. Capital ship. Kill it. He's got capital killers with him though. The Londons are very sort of. They've got dual spinals, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, they seem to be quite good at long range. He seems to have brought all of his short range in, moved them around the back, and then he's got a bunch of long range behind you. Which I think is quite a good tactic.
Yeah, no, he's doing well with the fleet movement. Could you fucking stay in formation? Kill that, definitely. Don't like Einsteins. Do it that way, because they've got spinals. Yeah, my fleet's annoying me because it's not staying where I want it to.
I can see them kind of circling around a bit.
Yeah, it's
which is not what you want from your broadsiders.
No, it's not. Do that, please. I've just had everyone leave the fleet just so I can micromanage it myself.
Oh, that's a nice cuppa.
Into the fleet, please, guys. My allies are all picking the wrong fucking targets. I don't know why. But fine.
Is it their preference versus armor type?
Probably. But I want them to kill the Londons. Pretty sure I'm down to just cruisers at this point, which probably means it'll win, but...
Carnedd Llewellyn is still up. Which I like. Good Welsh name.
Oh, the SSV Blackburn.
The Carnedd Llewellyn.
You won't, I don't think you'll know this girl, but the SSV Blackburn was the name of an Everest-class dreadnought used by Brittoni, and it single-handedly 1v1'd a Reaper and came out on top. A Vanguard-class Reaper.
I have questions as to how.
So we immortalized.
Lots of heavy micro from Brittoni. But it will become a hero ship for the Alliance at some point.
I like it.
So. Yeah, Acquia's won this one. He's got too many. I can't field. I didn't have my full fleets left, so just because sheer force of numbers, he's able to outbuild me. Because I've been fighting major fleet battles. He got the early game engagements, and I got the late game ones. So it is what it is.
I like the design of the Newton class.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like that one. It's good.
You like all the angular ships, don't you, Carl?
I do, yeah, I do tend to. But this is kind of it's far smoother, if you like, than specifically the Cerberus ships are. Like they're like daggers. This is more like a cleaver.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I couldn't build enough ships against his full fleet cap to sort of really counter what he had. So.
Not to mention, it's meant to be a bit of a surprise attack. The ship is meant to look like a carrier until it enters battle.
I see.
And then
it deploys a spinal from the top carrier bay. So there's a spinal gun on one of the top hangar bays, but that actually retracts if there's no enemies in the system.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's been in the mod for a while, Go.
Yeah, go.
Look,
but,
you know me and
well,
paying
if
attention.
If you play the Alliance, you're not really looking for it. You won't notice.
I think the last playthrough I did was just the Alliance.
I don't really know what I'd recommend you to
But
play.
if I'm actually playing, I'm kind of a heavy macro, and because micro doesn't enter into it, I don't look at the ships.
Yeah.
I know, it's awful. Like I'm usually
all of that time.
I'm usually like
Yeah,
zoomed
that's
out
game.
on like into a semi-map position, so I can see what's going on when I'm playing. When I'm observing, you get to really enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Or playing against the AI, it's not too bad.
But yeah, that is game.
Folks,
no ships left. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's victor is, I'm probably still saying his name incorrectly, Aquia. Aquia?
Close enough.
Aquia?
I pronounce it Aquia.
Aquia.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's just some name I made up for to have something for my own.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed. Well done, everybody who played today. I think that was a lot of really good engagements, some really fun tactics, and I think we got to see some of the best of each of the factions, aside from the Reapers, of course, which I'm sure we'll see in the future.
Well, if you want a chaos game, go look and arrange one.
I'll watch one sometime.
Because I have two different rule sets. So I have the normal game rule set, which is what we're playing today, and I have the chaos game rule set. So the chaos game allows for like Reapers and pirates and sort of all things fair game type.
All of the sausagery.
Yes, and then so the normal rules are sort of more of a competitive style. Sort of, you've got the factions, you've got what you have. There's sort of the OP stuff is generally banned, and it's sort of just more of a sort of sort of competitive, sort of fair style of gameplay. Whereas chaos is just fucking let all hell run loose.
Literally chaos.
Yeah, literally. It's sort of yeah. So I need to do a post actually for the rule sets so people know what's happening. But those are the two rule sets I have at the minute. I might make some others. Might make some alliance ones when we get to that point when we have diplomacy implemented and that sort of stuff. So
I wouldn't make it too complex. I think just two rule sets like that is probably enough, and then you can kind of discuss amongst yourselves once you like right before the match starts.
Because a lot of things are variable depending on what people.
You could just say, are we going to allow for allied victory? Yes, no.
Yeah.
Those are quite simple questions to ask, and there's no complexity involved there, as long as you've got the basic rule set down.
Yeah, so I've got my two basic rule sets, and then sort of go from there, really.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks,
if you want to do a chaos rule set at some point, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, we'll look at doing one maybe in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I need to get a bunch of Stellaris stuff done. In the meantime, I promised I will, and I never do it. because I kind of stopped enjoying Stellaris quite as much when Le Guin came out.
I've had that problem as well.
But I played a little bit today. I did 2 or 3 hours with one of the lads today, and it was okay. It was okay. So I might do a playthrough on that, and that'll probably take up a bit of my time. Anyway, folks, if you have enjoyed what you've seen today, and I'm sure you have, make sure you check out the links in the description below. There is a link to the Dawn of the Reapers mod DB. You can follow them on there, and you can download the latest version, which has been the one that's been played today. And of course, you can join the Prolific Studios
Yes.
Discord, which of course also contains the majority of the Dawn of the Reapers players. So if you want to engage with like-minded gamers and play multiplayer matches like you've seen today, then it's a very, very good place for it. But make sure you join my Discord first, because I'm a selfish bastard. Folks, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for hosting this game this evening, Ark. It's been really fun. And, well, thank you to the developers for making the mod.
You're welcome.
I will see you
As a
all.
quick end note, we are still looking for playtesters and people to get involved. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, you can come talk to us and ask questions in our Prolific Studios Discord. And there's me, Bretoni, Echo, and Set are all around to answer those sorts of questions for you. So if anyone's interested in that, just sort of let us know.
It looks like Ghost is enraged with me. Says, "Of course I join and you finish." Well, you know, wake up at your non-foreign time.
You've had plenty of time to join, I think.
3.5 hours, man.
It's a long time that these games take. Yeah.
It's felt long. Yeah, it's felt pretty long, but worth it. I'll see you all.
It's always enjoyable, but it's always a commitment.
Let me finish the stream. Come on, I want to go. I'll see you all in the next one, folks.
Never.
Never go. Never.